Welcome to another Rimworld video. My name is Pravculear, and today we are going to be checking out the Fjord, and potentially having to survive it for like a year or so, since that's what I usually do on this channel. And let's just introduce the Tawny. So Joey here is shooting 8, melee 4, mining 12, crafting 10. Kind, careful shooter, you did the bolt action. Sorry here is shooting 2, melee 3, construction 9, crafting 16, intellectual 18. Yeah, pretty strong scientist here. And Lily here gets the revolver because shooting 7, also plants 10 and animals 11. So you're gonna be the colony's farmer for right now. So don't grab that revolver. Sorry, you did the knife. And let's just get this set up. Like so. Yeah, I guess Sari is the only doctor in the colony, so that's gonna be a bit of an issue. Let's see, Sari's also gonna be the builder, and we basically have 2 crafters. Lovely. Although I think Joey is gonna be the crafter of the colony because I don't want my scientists doing anything but researching. So allow everything. And if you really must know what the mods are, well, they're all listed in the description below if you want to go ahead and check them out. Now where am I gonna set up shop? Maybe up by the granite up here. Yeah, that might be more likely. Ooh, hey, Patrick survival meal up there. And yeah, I guess I can just do the fishing thing in the fjord. Is there any sources of granite close by? So I don't have to go that far. Services, no. Well, source of granite that aren't just chunks. Well, I guess it's time to build a basic production facility over here. And then get to work on the usual researches. I'd say the batteries, the solar panels, and of course the fishing. And oh yes, before I forget, let's introduce the storyteller, because it's gonna be Randy Random, losing his fun as a baseline. And yeah, these are the settings I'm going with. Oh hey, our first issue. And I think we set up shop too close to the harp beetle nest. Alright, Joey and Lily, prepare to defend the colony. Right, so I think we might have to destroy that nest, sadly. Welcome to what we have to do in the name of human progress. Alright, it's downed. Alright, sorry, you had the knife. Go cut it to pieces. And that takes care of that mess. Right, so Lily has to be tended to, and we don't have any beds yet, so I guess it's gonna be sleeping spots for right now. I'd prefer to have buildings up by now, but nah, sometimes that just isn't possible. Right, who's the doctor? Oh, that's sorry. Lily, how badly injured are you? Oh, just a couple of scratches. Alright, Right, that was sorry. First it was a harp beetle, now it's a mad rat. Why is it always Lily? Yeah, pets have to pay respects for Lily in the comments below. And that takes care of that. Right, so let's get the research bench up and running. And Joey goes off on the side wander. Awful barracks was the reason. I'm surprised it wasn't the lack of recreation options. So let's just fix that. And oh yeah, the research bench. Let's see now. Where are the batteries? Always research batteries first. You never know when you're gonna need them. So let's see, battery first. Solar panels, and then fishing. All the way up here, I see. And of course, heavy bridges. I've got a feeling we're gonna need those at some point in the future. Oh yeah, mortars. Let's get some of those up and running, because I always end up using mortars, and well, they're the best at defending the colony. Geothermal power because we got a steam geyser right next to the colony. And of course, watermill generators, because we can actually do that this time around. What else to do? Oh yeah, hydroponics. And that should be enough for the researcher right now. Outside of stereo materials, that is, to tap off the list. Ooh, hey, new lovers. Also, why is the combat music going? Sorry and Joey are now lovers. Oh dear. Really? I thought I got rid of this one. Well, time to go get rid of it again. Ooh, hey, we've been here long enough to warrant a name, Cabbage Inlet. You know what? Sure. If you have a better idea for what we should call this colony in the townspeople, let's hear those suggestions. And it better not be colony face if I know how the internet works for stuff like that. Well, we found the ancient danger. And I think it's down here. Alright, I guess I had to take care of something. And it's probably just gonna be the moles. Yep, it's the moles. I knew it was the moles. Oh boy, plague! Alright, who was it? And it's Lily and Sari. Sari is the only doctor. That's kind of an issue. And Sari is now downed. Lovely. And a natural raid. Alright, Joey. Decidedly hope the raider gets... Oh! They're gonna be eaten by the spore moles. Well, thanks, spore moles. For taking care of that issue since we don't have to do anything. But hey, Sari's gonna be fine. How about you, Lily? You're also gonna be fine. Alright, Joey, I think you're gonna have to play sniper for this one. And just take out the enemies from afar. Not the donkeys, you doofus. Oh well. Well, that's battery research completed. Well, the bolt action did the trick. And along with having somebody at shooting level 9. So that's great. Alright, sorry, you get in there and destroy the spore mole barrel. And now it's time for you to run away. Run like the wind. Because there's still one left. Who is eating the rest. Because that's apparently a thing. And I guess this here seal just wants to watch. And now they're all dead. Alrighty then. That takes care of that. Gee, if only I had a freezer. Oh well. It is what it is. Well, I'm gonna make a freezer now. So that means 2 temp coolers over there, run a wire out to them like so. And of course, actually build a darn cooler. Like so. Right, so that's a freezer built. Just had to put the storage space in there. And then it'll be done. Easier said than done, since I'd rather have these stone cellars doing the storage job, since that's 175 stats in a 3x3 area. Yeah. It really is that, strong. But for right now, I'll settle for some wooden double shelves. Oh, Joey, what are you going to be destroying? Oh, Psychic Drone is the reason, so literally nothing I can do. But hey, at least we, are getting the bedrooms up and running, like actual proper bedrooms. And there's the solar panel research completed, along with the solar flare. Well, Lily's decided to go hide in a room. And just like that, that's the heavy bridge research completed. Lily may have this bedroom. And sorry, gets this bedroom. Okay, how's that traveler being harmed my fault? And of course, if Lily does this one, sorry does this one, then Joey may have this bedroom. And hey, we made it to the ship to the stars milestone, which is when the quest fires off. And that's the smithing research completed. Well, that's machining research completed. And Lily has decided to hide in a room. I wonder why. No free ethics. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to make the temple, aren't I? And that's done smithing research completed. And a mad muffalo to ruin Sari's day. Process is Perry's pets for Sari. Alright, let's get you over to someone with a gun who can probably shoot the muffalo. And that's probably gonna be Lily, since she's the closest. And that problem is taken care of. Alright, sorry, what's the damage? Oh, just a bite. Well, our pet dog might be in a spot of trouble. Let's go rescue the dog. With well, just gotta save. And there goes Petra. It was our husky. That can't stand. Well, Lily's leveled up, so that's great. And Sari's probably gonna be not good at this. But hey, we got our revenge, and that's what counts. Even if our poor Dotto is not having a good time. So let's build a sarcophagus. With preferably something that doesn't burn, like limestone. And just put it over here. Sorry, you may do that. Right, so that's the sarcophagus built, so let's bury Petra. Uh-huh. Right. I have to allow animal corpses. Well, that dot only lasted 27 days. Let's hope the colony lasts longer than that. Well, two-thirds of the colony is having a mental break. Lily is off on a sad wander. Reason, darkness. And sorry, is because Petra died. It was our husky. Ooh, hey, tardipods. Let's go see what's inside. Or if there's anything good. Really? The tardipods should be right here. Where is my tardipods? I think it's just a steel slab. Oh well, it is what it is. Right, so that's microlunch times completed as far as research goes. So let's just fire up the orbital trade beacons and the wall mines and Tom's console, and it can just go down here. And of course, Lily goes down due to food poisoning. Go figure. Joey rescued Lily. Ooh, hey, a Draconic goods trader. So the Hellboy lever. Because I don't think we need that. And the Massamir milk and the wild fat. And let's see now. I think that might be it that we can sell. Alright, I'll take it. Oh boy, a raid. What am I dealing with? Oh, one person with a revolver. Joy and Lily. I think that might be your cue. So Lily, you did your revolver back. Where would it be on this big ol' list? Or I can just do it like this. That also works. Yeah, I need to get some proper armor up and running soon. For the taunists. Of course, I might actually be better off just saving for a Omnibot 2. You do it that way. And oh hey, Ryder's dead. Lily, you did the revolver. And of course, haul in the medicine. And yeah, I should probably build some more bedrooms. Just so I can start adding people to the tawny. And And the reason why they weren't doing that was because, Sari and Joey were getting married. Alright. Oh boy. Another one of these mythic structures. Alright, you three. Prepare to defend the colony. I just attacked that, stupid structure. Alrighty then. Nothing to stare that. Ooh, hey, a robot trader. I wonder if they'll be willing to sell me a Omnibot Tier 1. No! Not even anything that I can actually afford, which is a bummer. Right, so let's start making formal mass for money, so I can actually start affording things. And this is the part where I realized that I haven't researched that yet. It's in informal where. Let's just toss that on to the research tree. Ooh, hey, Omnibot Tier 1s. Now, the real question is, can I actually afford them? Although I'm willing to bet, no. Yep, services, no. Oh well. And it looks like, Sari has traded limestone sarcophagus of master quality. Not that one. This one. Too bad it won't tell you what, artwork it is, but oh well, it is what it is. Don't ask why I've created so many sarcophaguses so soon. 'Tis the season for food poisoning. Give it up for Joey, who has food poisoning now. Yeah. Level 4 is, the best stat for cooking. Well, that's geothermal power, research, so that's nice. Onwards to noble apparel, then royal apparel. And somebody just dropped right on top of our wind turbine. Lovely. Katyan. Industrials, orphan, sheriff, slowpoke, steadfast, secretary doll. Hippity hoppity, you are going in the prison cell. Yoink. And let's see now. Convert. Okay, who does the ordering? Oh, it's, Joey and Sari. And hey, I finished up, noble apparel, so I should be able to make those clothings. So that's nice if I wanted to make some money. Where was the formal vest? No, formal shirts. That's not it. Oh, hey, formal vest, which is what I was looking for. And that's just 45 materials, so it's pretty capital efficient on that front. And by capital efficient, I mean resource efficient. Oh well. Plus it helps with the whole leveling up the crafting skill. And that's royal clothing research, so that's good. Well, I guess it's time to deal with some mad raccoons. And I think there's 3 of them. Right, first one's dead, and where are the other ones? Oh yeah, one's over here, and the other one is all the way... Well, it's coming in hot, to say the least. I hope Sari stays safe throughout this entire ordeal. Right, so that one's downed. Alright, let's go bond the other raccoon ourselves. And raccoon successfully bond. Over the head. So it's not a problem for anyone anymore. Well, we got our first gift, and it's 10 medicine. Alright, that should be handy. And we have a gift from the Grey Dominion. 6 medicine. Okay, I guess it's the playthrough where I did all the medicine. Oh boy, infestation. Lovely. And it's gonna be in the quarry, isn't it? And it's gonna destroy the quarry. Lovely. Woo. Yep, I called it. Oh well, at least it's gonna be a simple one. Right, so both Meta Spiders are dead, and so is the other one. Yeah, the Meta Starab. Oh well, at least it was a tiny one. So that's nice. I'm gonna go pop the egg and kill the nest. And then put the quarry back. Because I'm only mildly annoyed at that one. And that takes care of that. Destroy that glow pod, please, and haul in the insect jelly before it rots. And of course, somebody go and rebuild the quarry, and that's gonna be Sari's job. Assuming I can put it in just like I had before. Alright, I had to wait for the things that were there to be destroyed. Ooh, hey, I wonder if this robot trader has anything I could actually use. I'd say some Omnibots. That I can afford, which I can. I'll take the Omnibot Tier 1, please, since that's all I can afford. Yoink. And you are going in here. Right, so you got a general helper now. So that's lovely. Well, I have to deal with these three. There's, the only real concern there is the, mini grenade, which is this one. Alright, Lily and Joey. Your time to shine. And I think I might want to have, Lily wait for Joey. If they're even going to give us a sign to do it, which they aren't. And flu! Let's give it up for the flu! So yeah, I guess we're doing pretty well. Nobody has any injuries, and the only ones that do have injuries are the raiders, and that's how I like it. First one's downed. And now they're fleeing. Good! I wonder if I'll get the third one too, even though I can only just take one of them. Oh well, best to have my options in order. Right, so that's all of them. What am I taking? Fast Water, Psychopath, Steadfast, I guess I'm really, you'd be a pretty good captain. In fact, that's what you were. Well, before you stabbed your, captors in the back. Knowing Boy, Psychically Doll, Shooting 12, Melee 5. Kind Body Modder, Industrial Orphan, Defector, I think it might just take, even here. You know, just for the, social stats. Because I need another social person in this colony. Alright, yoink even. And oh yeah, it was Lily that got the flu. Not good. First the flu, now an infection. And it's even this time, so, recruit. We're gonna worry about converting you later. First it was raids, now it's manhunting passive guinea pigs. Lovely! Alright, so you're doing fine, and Pat you've been recently tended to. But I really don't want to, risk it. Right, so we're doing pretty well so far, except for you, Joey. Right, let's get you inside and, tended to so you can help, with the doctoring stuff, Omnibot Tier 1. Right, that takes care of you. So, the Omnibot is back on its feet. And no, sorry. Alright. Even has died, cause infection. Oh boy, flu and food poisoning. That can't be fun for Lily. Oh boy, Mad Boom Rat and days for Lily. And, yeah, at least you've been tended to recently. Right, since you're the main range combatant, you get out there and kill the Boom Rat. Oh no. Right, Lily took care of that. Sorry to rest you, Joey. Ooh, hey, another cargo pod. Let's go see what's inside. Size caps. Alright. And hey, Lily's gonna be fine from the flu. And of course the injuries she sustained defending the colony on her, days. And that was hydroponics research being completed. And now I can make my own hospitals, so that's lovely. And it's mostly because I've, finished the stereo materials research. Well, we can at least take care of, those with the Cytide T, genetic addiction, to say the least. Mostly because we finished up the Cytide Brewing research. And that's double strand research completed, so what else do I need to do? Oh yeah, multi-analyzer. Analyze stone cutting first, so... So where would the high-tech research bench be? Because I want one of those. Oh yeah, I had to build them. Yep, I had to build it. 10 components, so I don't have the components for that, though. Well, that's a lot of stone cutting researched. I guess all I have to do is build one now. So let's just do it and make a little research pod somewhere over here. And don't make those walls stone just yet. At least not before I put in the other walls. Well, let's see if we can offload some mass onto this person. We can. So let's just do it. And see how much we can make. And that is apparently 624 silver. Can I get some more components? Yes, I can. Let's buy 2. Alrighty then. And oh yeah, let's slap a geothermal generator on this here steam geyser, because I think I'm gonna need it. Just to fuel the base. And we now have a death for the Illuminati. I think this is like the 4th playthrough they've been in. And it's a short bow. Alright. Alright, so I think we're going to be making everybody some bolt actions. So let's just start doing that. Oh, I'm sorry, bolt actions? I meant revolvers. Yeah, revolver seems fine. Keep light, 2 on hand at all times. And Joey goes off on a food binge. So I just have fun, Joey. Please welcome Gideon to the party. And let's just turn this one into a bedroom. Alright, Gideon can add that one. What can he do? Gideon? Oh yeah, you're a pretty good crafter too, so we just have another one. So that's great. We can train up another crafter. And throw you into the quarry as well after you're done with that. Ironically, you're best at social now. And I guess we're celebrating Gideon's joining the colony with a party, so that's nice. Well, looks like we're dealing with some raiders, and I think everybody has at least some weapons. And it's mostly just revolvers. And 1 bolt action and a sea of revolvers. Alright. Alright, let's kill the shotgun first. Since that's what I'm actually more concerned about. Okay, and now everybody's just opened fire on the raiders. Lily's hit. And I just saw a level up. Good. One's down. Alright, take out the knife wielder. And now they're fleeing. Good. Alright, Lawman, what are your stats? Tactically hypersensitive, too smart, pretty, and pretty good at social. Let's hopefully keep you around this time. Cause I need another person that's good at social, so 4 prisoners. Alright, sorry. I think that can be on you. And we don't get to keep Lawman because he died of blood loss. You know, hey, I have enough components to just build a high-tech research bench, so let's just do that. And destroy this one. And move the lamp to the granite walls. And then start making some prosthetics and some blowback operation and gas operation. And of course gun turrets, so I can give the enemy something else to shoot at that's not our colonists. And Gideon has his first days. Well, another day, another raid. You 3 head down there. Oh, Gideon. I sure wish you were around to help defend the colony, but you just chose to go off on a daze. Alright, so first one's dead. And now they're fleeing, and now I need to go ahead over this way. To intercept this raider. That's sweet. What's your state? Greedy kind night owl. I think that's gonna be a no. And now you're down, so let's go see if we can actually grab a dolphin here. What's together? Volatile? Never mind. That is one trait I don't want to deal with. And that's prosthetics researched, so that's nice. What is not nice is the Wandering Dragon. Luckily, I know how to deal with this, and it's just a dragon altar somewhere in the base. Right here. and made some sacrifices. Ritual moderate, do 2. And now, Spanish. I don't want to deal with that mess. And then scroll back to Operation Research completed, so that's good. And now that's Operation Research completed, so let's see now, what can we make instead of revolvers? Oh hey, heavy SMGs, LMGs. Let's make the LMGs, even though they're kind of expensive for right now. In fact, let's just keep that one suspended and in the back pocket. Joey's off on a tantrum. Sleeping alone was the final straw. Who are you married to? Oh, sorry. Well, I think you're going to have your bed converted into the double bed. And that's stun turrets researched, so that's good. Alright, so I think this room is going to be our ritual spot. And of course, let's get some comms in. Something like this. And of course, get it all lit up. And put a wooden floor in, because that's all I can afford. Gideon is off on another days, and do I need anything special for this religion that I have? I'm gonna check. Path of Justice, Just Ideogram, and Neil Pillow. Let's make a few of these. You know, for the future. And make the Ideogram. And let's just double check to make sure we got the correct one. Yep, it's the Just Ideogram. Oh boy, give it up for Toxic Fallout. And yep, some people don't get the hint about the Toxic Fallout. Alright, you 3, prepare to defend the colony. I really need to start making some LMGs. Speaking of which, unsuspend. Keep at least 1. Alright, so now they're coming at us since we killed enough of them or downed them. Okay, Sam, you've got a knife, even though you're a sniper, so that's kind of odd. Neanderthal. Oh, learn level 11, poor shooting gene -4. I hope I can keep Sam. Never mind. Oh well, it is what it is. Well, we decided to have a bit of a party when we finished off that raid, so everybody enjoyed it. Alright, so the ritual room is completed, so let's just start firing out those rituals and mashing them out. Conversion ritual. Let's just assign the roles. Joey can be the speaker for right now. And Katya is a convertee. Alright. So I guess we're having the party first. And Wonder wanted to join. That's awkward. What level are you? Artistic still level 12. You know what? Sure. Please welcome Sweet Winter to the colony. Oh, you're one of those, that doesn't do, combat. You got eaten up by a dragon on the way here. Alright, so that was a fun party itself, so everybody enjoyed it. And we aren't doing those rituals outside anymore. Also because of the Toxic Fallout. Who knows, maybe this conversion ritual will be effective. And it backfired. And just like that, the Toxic Fallout is done. Which is kind of awkward considering I just finished up the roofs. So I don't know what to do now. Except take them all down, again, and leave the columns there. Ooh, hey, tartropods. Let's just see what's inside. Or if we're actually going to be able to get anything, and it is Macedon Wall, 175. Yoink! Alright, so let's get the multi-analyzer on the list, along with the autocannon. And I think I want some robotics research. I think all the way up to tier 2. And of course, start researching the robots themselves. Oh boy, another raid. I think I'm going to be able to handle this one. Especially since I have all 4 colonists out and about and ready to go. And Joey has the LMG now. So that's going to be entertaining to deal with for them. And yeah, Now they're fleeing. So that's good. And now they're all downed. Alright, non-as. Crafting sets, fast learner, kind, tough. Tarzan. Noodles Night Owl, mining 11, no. We're taking, non-as here. Alright, watching the view as a doctor. That's you, sorry. You get to, stabilize, then capture. Because I just remembered that's a thing in this mod pack that I'm using. First it was Toss's fault, now it's Volcanic Winter. Make up your mind, Randy. Although I just... And you did right back up. Go figure. I just use you, I'm trying to capture you, non-as. Alright, now you're down to den. Stabilize and capture. Hopefully it sticks this time. Actually, let's just capture. You'll be fine, on the way there. Ooh, hey, 145 silver. Yoink! Alrighty then. Convert. First it was, raiders, now it's, turtles. Alright, all of you. Go report in for combat duty. I need to start making more LMGs. Because they're being an absolute godsend with the amount of firepower we can put down range. Right, I think that's the last of them. Okay, maybe I just missed one. Yep, I missed one. What's this one? Although it's not going to last very long. See? And non-as goes berserk and a flu. Sorry, is the main person. Alright, let's give non-as a bonk on the head. Because that's how we deal with things around here. Things like that. Yep. Capture. And that takes care of that issue. Ooh, hey, masterwork. Portable vest. What's a masterwork? And Lily, you may have the LMG after you're done with the horseshoe pins. And hey, we have a conversion on non-as. Recruit. How are you doing, Totyan? 92%. Of course. And Totyan goes off on a tantrum. No recent conquest. Alright, there goes your, lamp. And of course we have to go fit stat. Go figure. Well, I wonder who wants to join. And Joey has gone berserk. Right, Joey. No. We're just gonna bond you over the head and send you back to your, place. At least I hope that's the plan. So far, I think that plan might actually be working. Right, so I guess it was just Lily that was needed. Rest you, Joey, sorry, and you may haul in the LMG. And you, Lily, are dismissed. And of course, Lily goes off on a tantrum. Go figure. Have fun, Lily. And so riding course was the, straw that broke the camel's back there. Maybe I should get some more Omnibots that are capable of delivering courses to the dumping stockpile zones that we have set up. Well, I guess we need to start expanding our entertainment options because I don't think that horseshoe pin is enough. See the boredom tag up there. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna build the entertainment room and call it a day there. Something like this should do the trick. Of course, it's gonna be out of granite. You know what? Let's start a bookshelf collection. It needs to be done. Speaking of which, I need a bookshelf to begin with, so let's just slap the bookshelf right here. Mostly because I'm probably overdue for that. And so I can actually have somewhere to store my books. It actually made sense. 303, and there's a cold snap going on. Will we survive it? Probably. And yeah, I think I'm gonna have to start building some heaters in the base. Since it's about that time. Especially with the cold snap going on. Alright, sorry. Yeah, especially since Sari here has frostbite now. I should probably start making parkas. Yeah, parkas sound good. So, do until you have, I want to say, just one. Of at least, 71% quality. And of course, our infant friend does not care about the cold. And of course, it's warming up too, so that's nice. Alright, so the room for the, recreational stuff is just about finished. We just have to put the rat stuff in. And of course, put a floor in at some point. But I think that's a future me issues. Right now, I just need the cloth, which I don't have because I've been turning it into money. Alright, oh hey, there's a robot trader. Let's just, never mind. And here comes Omnibot, tier 1, number 2. So that's nice that we have another one. Oh boy, infestation. Wanna bet it's in the mines? It's probably in the mines, knowing my luck. Oh well, at least we're gonna be having some help. Whether they like it or not. And of course, reclaim soil. Because that's gonna be a bit of an issue. No, seriously, why is that a thing? Oh well, it is what it is. And of course, I forgot about the robots. We call all the bots. And that's a multi-analyzer research, so let's see if we can build one. And survey says no, it's because of the components. Alright, so I have enough components for a wall-mounted multi-analyzer, so let's just put one in the base. Right there. Ooh, hey, turtle pods. Let's just see what's inside. And it is, ursine genome. I think that's bear. Yep, it's bear. Well, that's the robotics fundamentals research, so that's nice, so we can start making robotic components. So, let's see now, robotics workshops, and I need 2 more components. Don't mind out that vein, please. Well, I think we're going to be picking up Kazuki here, so since she's not affiliated with his passion, hippity hoppity, yoink! And of course there's a raid. Go figure. Sorry. I seriously need to start working on my turrets. Katyan, you may have a machine pistol too. Right, as for you two, I want to see what the damage is. And oh, this is a Lily and Joey job. It's literally just a bunch of itwads, cubs, and spears. I think those two should be able to take care of that mess by themselves. And of course, a wild Sari comes in to help. Alright, so there's 2 left. And now there's just 1. Porcupine. Death and 4. Shooting sets, melee sets. Let's see for Ironworld. I think you are gonna be our replacement for Nanas, who fled. Actually, stabilize, then capture. And yep, Porcupine is gonna be fine. Right, that's your job taken care of, sorry. Recruit! Right, so you got a poker table up and running, so that's great. And it's legendary, apparently. So that's nice. Set pricing, default. And that's the robotic simple logic research completed. And that's basic logic research completed. Well, I can now make my own cleaner bots, so that's good. Oh hey, can't believe I forgot those raiders had 157 silver on them. Yoink! And that's the builder robots research, so that's nice. And that's the crafter robots research completed, so that's good. I'm thinking of just, let's see now. You find crystalline shards. Should be the next ones, for that. And of course, tack marine armor onto the list of things that have to be researched. And the uranium slug turret, and the advanced fabrication, so I can have my replicators. Oh, Tanya, you goober. There's a prison break now. And it's time to go bonk Porcupine on the head. Just so they don't escape. She, actually. And sadly, Porcupine did not survive. Which is a real shame, too. So thanks, Totyan, for nothing. Well, we've had some donkeys join, but I don't think I want to bother with exponential herds again. Not this playthrough. Sorry, has finished up research on automated ER bots. Sorry, has automated the kitchen, so yeah, that's good. Or bad depending on how you look at things. And Sorry finishes up automating literally everything else at once. With the Omnibots. Oh boy, our first archive raid. Alright, where are they? Oh, this is one of those raids that will just pop up out of nowhere. Alright, everybody has at least 1 LMG, so that's good. Alright, so somehow we haven't lost a single colonist yet. And we're about to kill this part of the raid. And it's dead. Alright, so 1 store Tesseron. Alright, I think we can deal with this. Alright, so that one's dead, and Lily has some injuries. Alright, how badly hurt are you? Oh, just a beam burn. Nose shattered. Where's the last one? Oh, it's a torture. Go figure. And they're all dead. Funny how that works out. So, yoink. That one, and... oh, hey, more components. Just what I was looking for. Yoink. And let's see now. Where did I leave the rest of them? Oh, yeah. All the way down here. And that should take care of that. And of course, I have to tell them to shred their metronoids. Like so. Do forever. And temporarily suspend the LMG order. And of course, I forgot one. Alright, just spray and pray, if you please. And that's how you do that. So, Tanya's injured now. Yep, beam burn. Oh boy, dotworms! Dubbed up for dotworms, Lily and Joey. Sorry. We need more medicine. We're running low. Yeah, I think, Pony should do the trick. What else should I sell? Oh yeah, the short poses I am not using. Along with everything else. Yeah, I think that should take care of that. Well, thanks to Lily, we lost an Omnibot. Who's our best at crafting? Oh, Tanyan is the one making that, so... when you wake up... well, that's precision rifling, research, so nice job, sorry. And here's the Tier 2 do-it-all robot. Well, Lily's fiancé just crashed from the heavens, so... Lily... yoink! And Comster has automatically joined, so let's see now. Shooting 1, melee 7, sacrifice devs, delicate, and capable of mining. That's a bummer. Pretty good chef, though. So let's just get you set up, and you're not even our religion. Oh well. It is what it is. What can you do that would be good for the colony? I guess you could be another farmer. And another builder. And it looks like the Order wants to join. For colonist, what's your best stat? Social levels 13, Shadowrunner. Welcome aboard, Shadowrunner. It's another volley. I think I screwed something up with the xenomorph, the xenospawn control thingy that I have. As dark as it sounds, because I thought I'd be getting more of a mix. Oh yeah. I guess the altar was destroyed for the dragon, so let's just rebuild that. Right where it was before. Yeah, this is why I have this altar. So if I decide I don't want to deal with this wandering dragon, well, it gets banished. Oh boy, a mad muffalo. Joey, help Shadowrunner escape. Although I think Shadowrunner could just be fine on that front. And of course you call all the bots. And that problem is taken care of now. Well, another raid. From our good friends, the, Layton Lads, Hive. Alright, you four. Prepare to defend the colony, and come, Master. Get out there, too. Oh! Well, we just had some unexpected allies show up. Don't you just love it when that happens, and they just take out half the raid? On their own? Alright, time to stay nimble on your feet. And avoid the tunneler. Alright, so that one's dead. Please take care of the sniper. Okay, so that one's taken care of. Ouch. Straight in the torso. Death in 12 hours. You go home and get yourself patched. Is there any remaining over here? No, there isn't. Alright, so Comster is gonna be fine. Oh boy, not this again. Spore Mole. That's not sticking around if I have anything to say about that. You four. Prepare to destroy that structure. I don't want to deal with spore moles anymore. Well, I can now mine my own components now, so that's lovely. And Tanyan goes off on an insulting spree. I don't know why, but no well. No recent conquest. Well, there's a mad buffalo on the loose. Calm, sir. And Tanyan and, sorry. Get out there and deal with that issue. Although I think it's just gonna be sorry dealing with that issue. Like so. For reasons unknown, Joey has gone off on an insulting spree. On day 142. For reasons unknown, Shadowrunner has decided to pick a fight with Gideon. I don't think that was a good idea. Especially since you're already on half health. And downed. Rescue. Boy. Another day, another mad buffalo. Sorry. I think that's on you. Yep, professional muffalo slayer there. Slayer of mad animals. Well, Gideon's gone off on a sad wonder, and yeah. Apparently they are now at 33% certainty. That's good. Well, looks like we're actually going to be picking up somebody named Dashi, who is a bodyguard. Shooting skill level 8. Welcome aboard, Dashi. And hybrid. Shooting 8, melee 6, construction 5, then to the quarry for you. 2 totaler, pyromaniac, never mind. That pyromaniac was one single trait that I didn't want to deal with again. But hey, we can now make recon armor thanks to Sorry. Gideon is now at 4.4% certainty in radio ideology, so that's good news. So hopefully he shouldn't be suffering any mental breaks from not going on raids. Well, we just had a fun advent of freedom, and a plague comes in and just ruins that celebration. And we've also laid down the floor for limestone, so well, at least it's not fair dirt, so that's good. And oh yeah, plague hit the city, so that's not good. It's just Gideon though, so yeah, it's whatever. How's Gideon doing anyways? Pretty well, I'd say. And of course, a wild metanoid cluster has appeared, but I think I'm just gonna pretend that doesn't exist and leave it for a raider to discover. Luckily, we've bought some medicine, and that seems to have fixed Gideon's plague issue, so that's good. Yeah, this is why I wish I had a wall around the colony by now, but oh well. I'm gonna have to deal with that hot mess by Manhunter Pack. 33 porcupines. Shadowrun. Do you have any LMGs? No, you don't. That's a bummer. Who knows, maybe they will interact with the Metronoids. And Survey says no. That's a bummer. Okay, why did Shadowrunner get, whacked so hard? Tom, sir. No, you don't do doctoring. Joey, you, do doctoring? Nope. Lily? Nope. Sorry, stabilize bleeding and rescue Shadowrunner. Because that really shouldn't have happened. Oh well, that's what I did for putting, Shadowrunner in front of, all those bullets. Right, so that takes care of most of him. Alright. Summon all the bots, and we've got some people to rescue. Shadowrunner. You get rescued, you're gonna be fine. And Gideon, you also get rescued. It says you're being reserved by Omnibot Tier 1. I mean Tier 2. And of course all the, LMGs too. Well, that ended well, all things considered, outside of the goof I had with friendly fire. And of course an infection. Lovely, it's Gideon. You already survived the plague. We've got the medicine. And hey, now we don't have to purchase any more components because we can just straight up make them ourselves. In fact, let's queue up the order for it. So best crafter is like level 10 at level 8 for the Omnibots at the very least. Who's the best crafter as a person? Oh, that's Sorry, who is our scientist. Followed by Joey. And then Gideon. Of course we have a blight on our cotton plants. Why wouldn't there be a blight? Shadowrunner has decided to go off on a date for reasons unknown, so just stay safe, Shadowrunner. And hey, Shadowrunner's back to full health again, so go grab your LMG, Except that needs to be an extra weapon slot thingy. No, hey, tarthropods. Too close to the mechanoids. Although it's just literally one pikeman, a scyther, and a auto charge turret, which is what I'm actually concerned about. Another day, another mad squirrel. Alright, get out there and assist the bots and escaping that one. What are you doing, you stupid squirrel? Oh, you're after Comster. Oh well, Comster can take care of you. Just like that. Well, Gideon has decided he doesn't like the legendary poker table. So that just happened. Let's build another poker table. You know, I'm willing to bet whoever made that poker table is gonna be rather upset. Well, thanks to Sorry, we can now make our own marine armor, so that's extra protection for the colonists, and that's good. Alternatively, a bunch of travelers could wake up the Metroids. I hope they do well enough, and nope. Now it's our problem to deal with. Oh dear. Sorry, what kind of heat are you packing? Oh, just the extra weapon slot. Shadowrunner, same with you. You'll be fine. Or maybe not. Yeah, I think it's time we get some master turrets up and running. We've got the technology, so why not? Well, the kitchen now has a limestone floor, so that's nice. And by the kitchen, I mean the dining room. So Joey has made a LMG masterwork, so that's nice. I think Lily did it though. So this is your third LMG. And Sam is stupid and triggered a proximity detector. Not good for us. Because that means it's our problem now. Okay, Shadowrunner, you sit by the quarry. Anybody else, prepare to fend out the, mechanoids. Or maybe they'll just die to the turrets. That's the ideal situation. And I think that might actually be what happens. Alright, so that Scyther is dead. And somebody just came in and defeated the Mechanoid cluster. I think it was, this person here, so thank you very much. Alright, so who's the fastest? Cause I think I might want to, death in 2 hours. Never mind. Oh boy, Comster and Lily both have malaria. Hopefully our Omnibots are up to the challenge of, dealing with that. Thanks to Sorry, we can now make our own advanced, components, and that's lovely. Let's go make, 10. Do until you have 20, please. I said 20, not 30. Right, let's start mass producing marine armor. You know, just to keep our colonists safe. Well, looks like there's a manhunter pack. Gideon might want to set it. Well, Gideon and Shadowrunner are going to be setting this one out. This is up to the other, four. Sorry, go pick up some LMGs, because I think you're going to need that. Recall on the bots. Oh no, it's 28 boom rats. That's even worse. So hopefully if we take one of them out, they should all go. Yep, that was most of them. Right, so that takes care of that issue. Now we have another issue. It's called putting out the fires, and I might just start replacing the, wooden fences with, slate, since that's what we have a lot of. Well, we just had a celebration of justice, and according to everybody who went, it was pretty fun. In fact, it was so fun, I wanted to join, because they got jealous. And the best stat is mining at still level 8. I think we need another quarry worker, so yoink. Fidosia. Torture. Psychopath. Let's see, do we have an LMG for you? Yes, we do. Go grab it, please. And hey, Comster is the very first colonist to have full kit of marine armor, so that's good. Alright, it was Shadowrunner, right? It was a traitor? Yep, he can do it. Well, she can. And from one end of the spectrum to the exact opposite end of the spectrum. The party itself that we just had was pretty boring according to everybody who went. Well, Kanyan is finally down to 0% certainty in raid ideology because of the conversion ritual, which is pretty effective. And of course, the solar flare comes in to kick our teeth in. Hopefully it doesn't stick around for very long. And it did not in fact stick around for very long, so that's good. Well, the uranium slud turret is fully researched now. And for some reason, we just keep getting boring rituals. Oh well, it is what it is. Well, I think the Ward has won a Darwin Award. I mean, seriously, right in the middle of all these turrets? And in front of everybody else, too? Well, that ain't about as well as you could expect. Well, I can now start making bionic replacement stains to sorry if that ever happens. Oh boy! It's time to test out our shiny new marine armor. Everybody has a full kit. Shadowrunner, how are you doing? Pretty well, I'd say, but I think you're going to be staying in that in the dining room. Anybody else report for active combat duty? We've got hostiles inbound, and yep, they're just dropping in right across from us. And it's a pint man and 2 scythers. Well, I guess I'm just going to go out and get him. Not even going to bother waiting around. Just gotta hope there's no embarrassing friendly fire incidents. Just like that. Mostly because there's so much firepower going down range. Comster, how are you doing? Oh. Well, that definitely didn't last very long. Comster always gets the short end of the stick though, for some bizarre reason. Because now, he's missing his right fourth toe and right middle toe. Press out to pay respects for Comster. And I celebrated too soon because that was only one group. And they're coming in from this way too. Oh dear. Right, I do believe that's all of them now. For realsies this time. Yep, just checking the map and there aren't any more hostiles. Good. It's it for that one. Of course I missed that one. Joey, I think you had this one in the bag though. Yep, now it's over. Guardian's having a tantrum. For reasons unknown. Oh boy, I told Snap I sure hope I had the resources necessary to survive that. And so begins the great die-off of plants. Well, I can start upgrading my geothermal power generators now. In fact, I just have one to upgrade. So let's just upgrade it. And get 7,500 watts of power all day, every day. And Continent's downed. Catatonic. Go figure. Well, Ado decided to join the colony, but I don't think we're going to be keeping that, though, to be brutally honest with you. Mostly because we don't have anywhere to keep it. And hey, Tanyan's back. Well, that's the advanced nuclear power plant research, so I can probably start doing the large auto hydroponic bays, since that's basically the kind of power you need for a facility like that. Right, so 3 large auto hydroponics basins are done, and they all take 1,600 watts of power. All day, every day. So this one could be for food. 160 rice every 2 days sounds great to me. And that means you get to be, double strand. And this one can be, wood. Because why not? Guardian has finally been converted over to our religion, so that's great. So, yeah, I guess it's just Comster, who's our weirdo. Alright, Joey, get to work on Comster, please. Oh dear. Looks like we've got some meta sauce on the loose. Alright, just go there. Cotton, go grab an LMG. Oh. Straight for the turrets, I see. And we call the bots. And, right, just make sure they can all use their full firepower. I don't know why the words are hard for me right now, but they are. Alright, so they're all down now. So that's great. Purple dragon, ya goober. Well, you're about to get shot to death by hundreds of LMGs. And thanks for trashing our nice shiny fence. Alright, how badly damaged are you? Death in 13 hours. Yeah, now you're dead. And that takes care of that problem. And just like that, all of our power issues we're having right now are fixed. Also because of that 20,000 watts of power from the advanced nuclear power plant. Well, we've had the utility columns now, so let's start replacing those ugly wooden columns with some fancier ones. Let's say this crystal columns. I think that sounds good. And we're gonna have to do something like this. Well, that silver meteorite landed uncomfortably close to my power supply, so we're just gonna yoink all the silver for ourselves. Well, we can now upgrade our solar panels into their advanced counterparts, so that's nice. In fact, let's just do it right now. Like so. So, yeah. I think these generate like, 3,400 watts of power in a day when there's sun out. So that's nice. Ooh, hey, T-Concepts in surgery, which is 156 experience per hour in medical and 156 experience per hour in melee. So, yoink. Yes, I'm starting a bud collection. And I can now make my own biofuel refining, so I don't exactly need the boomalopes now, so that's good. Well, I can start sending people gifts now, thanks to Sorry if I wanted to. Point tap here. Shooting 2, plans for animals for social 10. Alright, who's the closest author? We have a prisoner to yoink. Or at least the fastest one there. And I think that's you, Shadowrunner. So... yoink! Alright, death in 4 hours, so will an Omnibot or somebody come here and take care of it? Alrighty then, that takes care of that. Convert! And of course the solar flare comes in to ruin anything related to electricity. I wonder why this planet has so many solar flares that knock out the power grid. You'd think this would be a solved issue by 5503. Wouldn't it? But no, I guess nobody has come up with effective EMP shieldings for this kind of thing. Speaking of boomalopes, we have their smaller cousin, or at least one of them, joining the colony. So yeah, it's Boomrat 1. And I think this is one of those animals that you could just chuck in a zone. Yep. Well, we're gonna make a zone. It's basically this whole building. And that can be the Boomrat's home. And it never leaves. Oh! I guess our president wants to play with fire. Alright, go bonk him on the head. Who's ever closest can do that job. Yep, just bonk him on the head. Just like that. And then capture. Which is Sorry's job. And I can now make my own shuttles so I can send out strike teams out to go deal with the metanoids that have those quests attached to them now. If only I had a shuttle engine. Or 2. Or 3. Okay, apparently we need some frozen columns in the freezer because stuff is rotting. I don't like that. Of course there's an infestation. Give it up for the bugs! Who decided to go kicking our teeth on day 197. All soldiers report to the front lines. We brought ourselves inbound. And hold the door open, so the bugs can escape. And hopefully, you dealt with it in timely fashion. And it's up to you, Shadowrunner. You don't stand in the front anymore. You stand off to the side. And of course there goes our quarry. And boy, that's a big one. Luckily, we brought the bullets for it. Alright, so Gideon is the only one that took any damage from that infestation. Time to go clear it out. Well, there goes my wall lamp. I can just move it over by one. It doesn't matter. And yeah, that's a infestation dealt with. I just need to clear out the ruins and rebuild that quarry again. For the second time this series. Oh dear. Maybe I should just freeze the room. Well, our prisoner decided they wanted to go play with fire. Lillian, Fedosia. That's on you. Go give him. Well, there goes our prisoner. Alright, I kind of forgot to set the frozen column up, so let's just set it to the same thing as the other one, so that's -20 Fahrenheit. And hey, I can now replace the colonist kidneys with toxin filtration stuff if I ever have to do that. That's under machining table, right? Nope, that would be under fabrication. Yeah, it's a detoxifier lungs and kidneys. Oh boy, plague! And it's our boom rat. I know it's the boom rat because that's the only animal we have in the colony. Yep, boom rat 1. Well, the production facility is finally getting its limestone tile floor on day 200, so that's good. And we have successfully increased our auto hydroponics capacity by 100%. So that's good. New hey, introduction to construction and design, and it gives you 195 experience an hour. And the max level is 10 for construction. And of course it's the same thing for intellectual. Max level 10, 195 XP per hour. Yoink! Well, we can now upgrade the advanced wind turbine, so that's nice. It only has gone off on a food binge for reasons unknown. Joey's turn to go off on an insulting spree. And no, I don't know why. Well, we can now do the industrial storage thingy, so that's nice. Day 206, looks like the Wanderer wants to join. Henry. Best status, crafting, still level 18. Hippity hoppity, yoink. Welcome aboard, Henry. Abandoned town hearth, tender, undergrounder, wimp, delicate. You're not gonna have a fun time with that undergrounder trait. Oh well, it's still easier to deal with than, Pyromaniac. So, go pick up your mandatory LMGs, because welcome to the colony. And that spacer storage research completed. I see Henry has just decided to become a researcher. Fair enough. And Joey has managed to successfully convert Thompson over to the path of justice, which is our religion. And hey, that's the spacer storage research finished up, so that's nice. Ew, hey, tartropods. Let's see what's inside. And it is 196 muskot swirl. Alright. I see a squirrel had the unfortunate happenstance of going mad in the middle of well, inside of sorry here. With all of his, her SMGs. And by SMGs, I mean LMGs. Oh boy, a raid! And it's gonna be one of those annoying raids that just end up all over the place. Well, at least most of them are gonna end up in range of a turret. So that's good news for me. And of course, somebody got a rocket off. Oh dear. That was not good. And of course, that revealed the ancient danger, which had some metanoids inside. Lovely. Let's add the metanoids into the max, shall we? And now they're all playing. Good. And for those of you wondering, everybody should make it out the other side just fine. So that's good. Ooh, hey, another quarry worker. Funny enough, mining level 4, and that's with a, awful mining gene, which, puts it back down to, -8. Kind, pretty, psychically dull. Are you gonna survive? Hippity hoppity. Yoink. Joey, a harp beetle nest right after that. Joey, you're the only one that's full health. You take care of that. And that takes care of that problem. But hey, I guess we're celebrating our epic win with a, open fiesta. I hope it's a good one. And it was terrible, according to everybody who went. As for our prisoner, convert. And hey, another, cargo pod has fallen from the sky. Let's go see what's inside. And it is all the way over here somewhere. Oh, it's on fire. Nano canvas. 140 to be exact if we actually get there in time. And it looks like we have another silver meteorite, so let's just send the miners out and go claim that for ourselves. Everybody is fully healed again, so that's great that we were able to get back on our feet. Especially since there's a couple of doomsday rocket launchers floating about. And it looks like we have already successfully converted our prisoner. So that's great. Recruit. And thanks to Sari and Henry, we can now make our own miniguns, so that's great. Well, we can now make tier 3 robots, so that's good. You know what? I feel like doing this whole royal tribute thingy. I think I'm not plenty gold. 0.015 silver each. That sounds like a bad deal, but oh well. And it looks like he can be bumped up all the way to Praetor. And now Joey needs a throne. Go figure. Well, since Joey needs a throne, why not slap it in the sanctuary? Alright, so let's give Joey his throne. And... where did that quest go? Oh dear, I think that might be in the long-term quest things. Yep. So, no altars allowed. And I completely misunderstood that assignment. Well, turns out I should have just read the assignment to begin with. Well, maybe it would be best to put it in the ancient danger. Well, there was a couple of mega scarabs and of course Sleepy here. Ancient soldier. Beautiful, kind, delicate. We're gonna be taking Sleepy as a prisoner. And then as a future colonist. So, yoink. And convert. Well, thanks to our researchers, we can now make tier 4 robots, so that's great. Alright, so I just need 2 braziers and 1 harp. Let's see now. I don't think I even had the harp researched. Yep, I don't. Chuck it in after the tier 5 robotics. That should help. Oh, Comster. Yeah, that didn't end well for Comster. Sorry. Rescue on Comster. And the flu hits the animal population, and it's Boomrat 1 that has that since that's the only animal that we have. Looks like the store wanted to win a Darwin Award. It is what it is, though. So I think we're going to be having squirrel for lunch today. You know what? I think I'm ready to start making some sniper rifles, and hopefully that should give me a long-range option outside of the LMGs. And that's tier 5 robotics research, so that's nice. Onwards to the harp. And that's the harp researched. So I should have enough to fill out the throne room. So ideology, where would the harp be? Furniture? Nope. Oh no, there is braziers there. So let's just hit the 2 there. Really? Well, I found out why you can't make the harp in the ideology tab, and it's not there. It's underneath the smithy. Right here. Make one, please. Oh boy, looks like we've got mechanoids to deal with. And here they come. I hope those rotary turrets are gonna be good enough for this. We call them bots. Well, there's one mechanoid left, and everybody else is downed, and in the process of being healed. Hamster is having a tantrum. And yeah. I sincerely hope the apartment gets within range of the other turrets. Seriously. Look at it go. It's the only one left. And here comes Hamster. What are you doing, you goober? Well, Hamster is back. As is Fredosia. Well, Bedosia. Whatever. Okay, you grab that sniper rifle there. Somebody kill that pikeman, please. And I think it's going to be Hamster. And downed. But I think Hamster is going to have the last laugh. And I was right. Rescue Hamster. He's the hero of the colony right now. Well, I think this is going to be the thumbnail for the video, so... Hold, please. And that takes care of that. Oh boy, and fetching, Joey! And it's already being tended to. Good. Well, Tanya's off on an ambrosia binge. Gee, I wonder why. So let's just sell it off. Out from underneath his nose. And that should take care of that. Sell, please. Right, let's just put the harp in the throne room where it belongs. Right about there. Right, so now I can do the Praetor ceremony. Let's see now. I should probably wait until everybody is back on their feet. Alright, Shadowrunner, what's wrong with you? Oh, Shattered Spine. I think I have the technology to fix this. Yes, I do. Alright, let's put a spine back into Shadowrunner. Install spine. Let's see now. I should also wait until I have more tier 4 medical bots. And by medical bots, I mean omnibots. And I should have some floating around. If I'm not mistaken. Yes, I do. Alright, we're upgrading this one. Alright, so that takes care of that. Shadowrunner. Oh. That's already done. Well, never mind. Looks like Shadowrunner has confusion. For reasons unknown. Looks like Sleepy's having a crisis of belief for reasons unknown. Ranchism is his new faith. Everybody is back on their feet from that epic machinoid raid. Right, so everybody but Joey is fully healed, and I think Joey should be fully healed before he gets his Praetor title. And of course, the Wonder wants to join. We don't even have any room for them. I'm sorry. Animal's still level 15. Yeah, that'd be done since I don't have the room for them. So let's make some more room. I say as somebody got converted. It's Sleepy. All right. And Williams has joined the colony. Well, I think you're gonna be a colony sniper, according to me. And immediately straight into an insulting spree for a new colonist. And let's turn this prison cell into a bedroom for our new colonist. Right, so everybody's basically fully healed. And Joey, time to do the bestowing ceremony. And let's move this bed over to here. And that's gonna be a temp. temporary solution until they get the granite royal bed up and running. Malaria right as we were doing the bestowing ceremony, so I don't know what sort of lot that is. But hey, it was honorable anyway, so let's go see who has malaria and is calm, straight, and sleepy. Alright. Well, the royal bed is done, so let's go move Joey and Sorry over. Joey and Sorry. You sleep in that bed now. Alright, so you also need a dresser, don't you, Joey? That should be under furniture. Dresser. Conveniently, there's enough space in there for this dresser. And I wonder once drawing kissing. Social skill level of 17 is the best stat. And yoink. As long as there's no pyromania attached. Quick sleeper, careful shooter, nimble. Alrighty then, welcome aboard, Tora. Well, Sleepy's about ready to join the colony, so that's great to hear. Welcome aboard, Sleepy. Enjoy your stay. I think we'll just leave that prison cell as is and just, put you in this bedroom. And you may also be another sniper for the colony. Let's just grab the other one, like so, and that takes care of you. Well, that's a treasure sleep task that, completed as far as research goes. Right, so Sleepy and Joey are, well, Sleepy and Shadowrunner here are lovers, so let's just chuck them both into the same bedroom. Which would make sense, right? Shadowrunner, Sleepy, and that takes care of you too. And Kissing goes off on an insulting spree for reasons unknown. Purple Dragon, you doober. You done doofed. Really right in front of all those turrets? Oh dear. And Shadowrunner is pregnant, which is kind of an awkward timing for Shadowrunner, considering we're in the middle of combat. Oh well, it is what it is, and that takes care of the dragon. Finish it off, please. And I just realized how many people don't have weapons, so you may have that LMG. And let's just start passing out LMGs to people. Well, now Starflight basics research, so that's good. Well, that's the vacuum version of the treacherously casted fully researched, so that's good. Well, there's an infestation spawning, and of course it's in the throne room. I wanted to be in the throne room. Well, are all the bots gonna be recalled? Let's double check to make sure. All soldiers report to the front lines. We got hostiles inbound, and it's going straight into the throne room. Poor Joey. Right, just open the door a bit. Just so that can happen. Poor Henry. Straight in the middle of all that gunfire. Oh dear. Alrighty then, here they all come. They just finally remembered that, oh, the other humans exist. And there goes our pet bluebird. Right, that takes care of that. You, Joey, Henry, Casey, and Sleepy can go back to whatever you were doing. The rest of you are going to be heading in there to destroy some hives. So we can take our throne room back. And of course there's a solar flare. Why wouldn't there be a solar flare? Oh dear. And our researchers have finally finished researching machine persuasion. Well, one of the things with the Praetor is that they can just issue wild royal decrees, and they just really want some authority tap now. So that's what we're going to be doing. One at a time. Make one. Yeah, it was just one. Of cloth, that is, so would it be fulfilled now? No. No, it would not. Oh dear. I should have paid attention to that. Oh well, how much do you need? Oh, it's just 25 and I have 25 cloth. Alright, so that takes care of that. And I see Starflight Center's research, so that's nice. Lily's off on a side wander for reasons unknown. Well, we have another silver meteorite, and Award decided to win a Darwin Award. Somewhere down over here. Yep. Visitors got him. Right, so I guess young drifters want some medicine, and they're asking for 70 herbal medicine. Alright, where are the... Oh, it's over here. Joey, that's on you. And off they go. Our researchers have invented the Johnson Tonka drive, so we can finally get off this planet if I wanted to do that quest. Well, I see that grizzly bear wanted to play with fire. Speaking of which, Joey. Yeah, saw that one coming. Well, looks like we're gonna have to start prepping for a baby, so that means the crib. Of course, I've granted. Oh my. Oh well, it's all just a bunch of primitives, yeah. I shouldn't have to worry about any of them. All soldiers report to the front line. We've got hostiles inbound. I know, they're immediately coming in after us, so recall the bots. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave those turrets unfinished for now. And I see we are getting the first injuries on their side. So that's good. And this raid is exactly what these rotary turrets are meant for. Well, looks like one of the turrets is gonna blow, and it's gonna be this one. And they breached the throne room. Go figure. Well, this is how they wanted to do it, I guess. You know, you could have just gone the other way. You idiots didn't have to break my throne room. And now they're fleeing. Good. Ooh, hey, Miss here. 1313 Undergrounder enabled Bloodlust. I need more colonists, is what this raid has taught me. So, yoink. And for prisoners. Yeah. I guess the bots have some cleanup to do. Right, let's go see what the injuries are like. So, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Sorry, you're gonna be fine as well. Joey. The most grievous injury is a stab on the left hand, so you're gonna be fine. Sleepy, you're also gonna be fine. Henry, same with you. And I think that's basically everybody. Just a bunch of burns and all that other stuff. Alright, Kanyan, go capture Thati here. And I don't think our artist friend is gonna make it. Could be wrong. I would love to be wrong. Okay, no most nail-biting moments in gaming. And Shadow's off on a tangent for reasons unknown. As for a prisoner, convert. And Lily goes off on an insulting spree in the middle of our celebration of justice. That we were having to celebrate this epic win. But everybody had fun anyways, and that's what counts. And sorry's catatonic. And yeah, I think our poor Roomba might need some backup. In the form of 2 more tier 4 cleaner bots. And now Lily and Comster are social fighting, and that's done already. Alright, so the first cleaner bot tier 4 is done, so that's great. Wait, so Joey and Sari aren't allowed to sleep with each other? Title requires bedroom. Yep, it's a personal bedroom, so I'm sorry, Sari. You're getting booted from your own bedroom. Oh, it's not that issue, it's not a door. Well, I misunderstood that assignment completely. Assignment went way over my head. But hey, at least we had an effective conversion ritual on our prisoner friend, who is hopefully going to be a colonist. Well, it's Joey's turn for catatonic hood. Well, let's try and haul Ms. back to prison. And it was successful. Don't know how Ms. got so far. And now somebody is getting married. It's Sleepy and Shadowrunner. Alright. Tanya's fully healed, and yeah, just about everybody is back on their feet. And outside of Joey and Sorry, who are both catatonic. Bedosia is turned for a sad wonder, for reasons unknown. Welcome to day 250, and we had a fun open fiesta, and a wanderer wants to join Jumpy, and it's Henry's sister. Yoinked on principle. Misandrist. Incapable of fighting. Go figure. Oh well. And we have successfully converted Ms. to Army Legend, so recruit. And that's a starship reactor research, so that's nice that we can build those. And of course the flu hits the only animal that we have, and it's a boom rat. Yep. Looks like somebody's having a birthday, and it's Henry. Alzheimer's is what they're dealing with now, so that can't be fun. Let's line destroyed. Right, I need a detoxifier line for you, Henry. In fact, let's just make 2 of them. Right at center fabrication benches. And that should take care of that. Right, so the detoxifier lines are completed, and they just need to go in Henry now, who is asleep. Let's see, now, detoxifier line, left line, hold on, how come I can just use a builder bot for this? You know what, tier 4 Omnibot can handle it. And of course, 2 more tier 4 Omnibots. And it's a success rate of 200%, which is the max that this mod has. Alright, let's get it in, Henry, now. You know, something a bit like this, and we've got Glitter Medicine, and here it goes. Alrighty then, that takes care of that. And hey, we are now allies with the Radius League, so that's good. And Mrs. Don Berserk. Joey and Comster, you're the closest ones. Go bonk Ms. over the head, please. And just try not to tell Ms. Like you did with the last, prisoner that this happened with. Right, Comster was taking a little bit too much damage for my liking, so I just had Joey finish, Ms. and just, put her back into the prison cell. Now you mean, don't, Joey? Well, the construction of the, Great Big Wall has begun, so hopefully we can start following those, pesky raiders into a killbox. And a wonder wants to join Klein, who has a relationship, and it's Jumpy's, mom. Welcome aboard, Klein. Hopefully you can fight. Age 50, revolver, that's getting switched out for a sniper rifle. So you may have the Masterwork sniper rifle. Undergrounder kind, bloodlust. Pretty decent stats, all things considered. And yeah, I think the raiders from this side of the map are just gonna be funneled in through this hole, all the way down this big ol' long line of traps, and then be deposited right out in front of the turrets for easy disposal. At least I think that's how that's gonna work. And Shadowrunner is now in labor. Comster. Let's use Shadowrunner, and then we're gonna gather for, the birth. I don't know how healthy this, baby is gonna be, but, we're gonna try. You know what, sure. This can, be that. Hello? Alright, Comster. I need an actual hospital at this point. Alright, let's try this in a den. And see if this actually works, and this would be the first trial of this colony. But yeah, I definitely need a, actual hospital. Where could I shove the hospital? Won't it be too destructive? Well, destructive. Maybe somewhere right around here. And the childbirth was healthy. 2 out of 5 battle health effects plus 2 quality, indoors plus 5 quality, loved ones present plus 5% quality, Woogie's medicine still plus 8.8% quality, and Shadowrunner's age plus 48% quality. Alright. And oh yeah, I guess I kinda forgot to name the baby, so Renoli. You know what, sure. Unchained. Alright. So please welcome Unchained to the colony, and I need to start making kid clothing for him. And a solar flare comes in to kick our teeth in. And disable all the robot's thermal functionalities like being able to recall them all. Not good if there's a raid. And it looks like things are rotting in the spacer containers. Not good. No, hey, the hallway of traps is done, so I better just destroy that granite wall so I can start letting people through. Well, looks like we got a masterwork small sculpture. On this carving is an image of a builder bot tier 4 polishing the surface of his spy trap while wiping the sweat from his forehead. The spy trap throws us off green. This portrayal relates to the builder bot tier 4 finishing construction on his spy trap on 15th of April, May 5504. I wonder how the robots are sweating and how you justify it, or is it just like liquid cooling a computer? Like what in reality? Anyways, that small sculpture is going into the throne room. And Joey has a wild decree. The final straw was tired. The decree is hey, harvest the tree. Oh. That's awkward. Well, I suppose I can get in some normal hydroponics and get the hay up and running that way. Or something like that. Let's see now. Well, I guess I'm gonna be harvesting some useless stuff that I don't have any need for right now, because I don't have any animals in this colony of any significant quality. And Mrs. gone berserk. Right, Willie's Gideon and Kissing all have that under control. At least I sure hope so. Or at least Gideon can do it. You two can just go home. And Gideon takes care of that issue. Oh, that's right, you can grow hay in hydroponics. I don't know why I thought you could, but no, well, it's gonna be rice. And a defoliator ship, just in time to test out some new mortars that I have yet to build. And of course a wall. And of course I'm out of components, but oh well, I don't think that should be much of an issue. Considering I can actually just straight up make my components. And you know what, I think I need more than 20. Right. That's the mortars built, so let's see now. Clear all, high explosive shells, copy settings. Place them in these 5. And then this one just to be the anti-shield, mortar. And that takes care of that. Oh my. That's a lot of answers. And 3 Diabluses, 7 Pikemen, and yeah, I think this might be a case of, shell them from afar. Right, so I need sits. Alright, you sits, get over here. You are gonna be, manning the mortars. Right, so target the defoliator ship, and then we're just gonna pass out the marching orders. And it's just gonna look something a bit like this. And then open fire. Well, they're up. And that's the endless progress research completed. And that's the increase battery factor of the close range kind by 2.5% permanently. Good. Oh hey, there was also a legionary. So I don't know how long they're gonna be able to take this beatdown from the mortars. Well, a huge chunk of the mechanoids just died. 10 of them to be exact. And Gideon, where are ya? Oh, you're not close enough. Sleepy. You're buying up some more, reinforced barrels, please. So, let's see now. What else can I sell? I guess the sculptures will have to do. Yep, mid-battle resupply of reinforced barrels. That's what you use to make mortars. And there goes the ship. And here comes the mechanoids. So, I hope everybody is ready to fight. Sleepy. Don't have an LMG. Henry, you may also have an LMG if I can actually select it. Same with you, Shadowrunner. Oh, alright, you're a brawler. Sorry. And I'm pretty sure I'm butchering that one. And same with you, Joey. And Ambrosia Bridge for Lily. She's gonna regret that in the morning. And I really should tell the robots to just stay inside. Just make the whole place my, a zone for robots. In fact, I think that sounds like a great idea. So let's just do it. So, let's see. Robots. And they can just live in this area. I was asking for a square, but okay. Right, they don't leave that area. Yeah, I should just make it bigger. Well, this is gonna be the first test of the Hollywood traps. Probably should have built them a bridge, to be honest with you. But oh well. And here they come. Yeah, this is why I built a Hollywood traps. It's for instances like this one. Sorry, catatonic. Excuse me, what the... Joey! Well, Jumpy. Well, thankfully our turrets are here. To, save the day, basically. Fedosia! No, you don't get to give up in the middle of the combat. Somebody to arrest, Fedosia. And that's the first Omnibot death at the Tier 4 variety. Recall on the boss, it's too dangerous for them. Alrighty then. Jumpy, oh no, it's going to go straight for the, wall. Yeah, I lost a rotary turret, but no well. I'd rather lose a rotary turret than, colonist. Rotary turrets are replaceable anyways. Oh no, poor Joey, Can I do it? Nope. Even though there is line of sight there. Well, I hope that, Mechanoid doesn't get to, fire. Like that. Okay, so it's dead. Just about, though. Nope, it's still alive. Right. That's most of them. And that was the last one, I think. Comster! Well, time to prevent that from happening. And let's see, right, that takes care of you, Comster. Somebody to rescue him. Okay, there was one left, or a few. Maybe I should just release the bots. Right, that's the last one. Normally, they would have been coming out here after being heavily injured by the Hollywood traps, but somebody decided to ruin that plan. Oh well, I adapted. And didn't lose any people. Outside of Fedosia, who doesn't count. Speaking of Fedosia, well, I think it can be released. And hopefully this works. It should. Yep, welcome back, for those of you. Hey, please welcome Miz to the colony. Who was a new recruit? He was our prisoner. Let's get you set up, for life in the colony. Also, let's loot this side of the, rewards from the ship that we destroyed and make sure we grab everything, like so. And you know what, let's, throw some hunter drones on the research tree. Just so we can start booby trapping that bridge. And then, do the endless progress research again. Alright, toss you on the list, and along with the hospital bed. And then endless progress. Well, guess we just had some, cows now, but, I don't think it's this playthrough. But, you know what, I think the boomerang can be let outside for a little bit. And oh yeah, make sure the, boomerang does not go inside the, or maybe not. You know what, destroy it. Let's take some more boomerangs, shall we? And another wild decree from Joey, and this time it's, Blast Shield Production Decree. Oh no. First it was the Hay Harvest, now it's the, Blast Shield Production Decree. Times 34? Are you kidding me? Well, I guess I'm gonna be making a ton of those. So, let's see now. Blast Shield. Times, 34. Well, at least it'll give our crafters some experience, at the very least. Ooh, hey, tartar pods. Let's go see what's inside. Oh. Stabilizer. Alright. Oh. That's where I've been keeping all the corpses. Well. I know what to do about this. It's called cremate them. Well, that's that build completed, so that should be that quest finished off. Oh, it was steel. Not just any. Well, that's what I get for not reading the assignment. So, steel. Let's try this one again. Alright, they should take care of that. And human-like corpses, no colonists. They all go into the sarcophaguses. And it looks like somebody has legendary work, and it's this limestone small sculpture legendary. On the sculpture is a representation of a heart Irish abstract shape. I think it's going in Joey's bedroom. Yep, straight into Joey's bedroom. And that's hospital bed research, so that's nice. I can actually start making start making a proper hospital. So let's just do that. I think it's just going to go up here. Yep, 11 by 11, nothing fancy. Door goes in there. And of course, hospital beds. Everywhere. Just to cram as many colonists in that place as possible. Well, that's the Blessed Shield Production Decree completed properly this time. And I guess it's time to sell them all off, since I don't think I'm going to ever be using them. They're just there to take up space in my inventory, basically. So they need to be gone. Well, I guess we just keep getting masterworks. Cosformal masterwork, LMG masterwork, Steel Blessed Shield masterwork, Steel Hospital Bed masterwork, another Steel Blessed Shield masterwork. Yep, it's just masterworks and legendary, clothing now. Well, we can now make vitals monitors, so it would be even more of a proper hospital. I kind of forgot to do the auto doors, didn't I? Well, time to throw that on the research queue. And just like that, that's auto doors, research, so let's start upgrading the doors. Let's grind in auto doors, because why not? It's about time anyways. Oh boy, infestation! It's in the quarry! Woo! I have to rebuild that again. Hot dog. I'll see you after this infestation. I really need to put some turrets up here. Well, I think that's the infestation taken care of. You two, one of you go rescue Joey. Summon the bots. And yeah, I think this is just a post-cleanup operation. Right, so that's the last of them. Destroy all those glow pods, please. And hey, this is the first trace of confusion I've seen this entire playthrough in a person. Henry, Alzheimer's is the reason. Right, so we just completed a quest and it was the hay harvest a tree. Alright, I guess I have a hot hay field now, for no particular reason. I think it can be double strand instead. Well, we have some new lovers. Tanya and Klein. You may have this better now. Tanya and Klein. Where is Klein? Yep, it's Klein. Just making sure. Well, that's our rest rate, multiplied by 2.5% permanently. Run that one again. Well, a new wanderer wants to join, Erica. Still level 13 intellectual, so that's another scientist. Tippity hoppity, yoink. Right, let's see what, oh, sickly limb delicate. I guess it's into the old science lab for you. I need another, high-tech research bench. And it's gonna be something like this. Well, looks like we're dealing with a, night hybrid. Where is that coming in? And no, it's coming in from the water, and that's not good. Let's hope they just go through the hallway of traps first, and it's done properly this time. Just so I can show you that aftermath. Well, I'll call the robots in the robot area, and along with all the humans. And this is the part where I realize that they're not gonna play by those rules. Let's see if we can't repair the walls before they break in. Well, they're in. Well, we lost the first boom rat. Oh, there goes the mortars. Well, I think that's all of them. So, the bots are gonna have a heck of a cleanup job to get through. Mostly because, basically everybody is just about downed. And a lot of stuff needs to be rebuilt. And yeah, I think somebody lost their bedroom. It was Lily. Who knows if we're gonna be losing anybody this raid. It's gonna be a miracle if I manage to keep everybody alive. Gunshot, death in 21, no immediate danger, no, you're fine. Padogia, you're fine. Comster, death in 18. Tanya, death in 12. Henry, no immediate danger. No immediate danger. Death in 3. Lily. I sure hope Casey can get some help in time. Fedosia, how do you feel like being the, wait, never mind, somebody else got to it. Yep, you're gonna need a new left lawn. And, yeah, I don't think we're gonna be losing anybody, somehow. Well, I guess we're having an advent of freedom to celebrate the epic one that we just pulled out of our rears. And it was pretty boring, all things considered. Right, you need a new left lawn, so... Luckily, I should have a detoxifier line for just at the emergency, so... Omnibot tier 4. And along with a couple of Omnibots in backup. And the infections have started. Shadowrunner. Well, looks like it's just Totyan is dealing with the aftermath of that last raid. And you know what, let's finally remove those the porcupine quills from Totyan. Because he punched a porcupine at one point. So, they have to go. Who's doing the procedure? Oh yeah, Omnibot tier 4, alright, confirm. And that takes care of that issue. And of course there's a blight on the rice plants. Why wouldn't there be a blight? But the Omnibots take care of that. And I just realized that I have to rebuild the wind turbines. that the Metronoid's broke, although I guess I could just use this as an excuse to upgrade. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Use this as an excuse. Or I could just acknowledge that I don't need these solar panels anymore because of those advanced nuclear power plants. I don't know why words are hard for me right now, but they are. Oh well. Yep, put 2,000 watts of excess power. Seems pretty nice. Oh boy, a Metronoid cluster. Well, I think this calls for some mortar shenanigans. Alright, all soldiers report for combat. We've got hostiles to deal with. Kissing. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass out LMGs and sniper rifles as I see fit. Right, first let's examine the Metronoid cluster. I don't see any high-tech shields. Let's just make sure first. Yep. No shields detected on the Metronoid side, so I guess, everybody go to your mortar post and then open fire on this. The sun blocker. That has to go. And now they're up. And here comes the hunter bots. Yep. I think that might just be the most egregious waste of resources so far. Good for nothing but a distraction. At least that's my honest opinion of them. Well, they are injuring a few, and they killed a Metronoid. I'm impressed. Or two. And now several. Maybe I should have put more hunter drones back in there. So at least they're gonna be weakened. So that's great. Anyways, here comes the Metronoids through the Hall of Trash like they're supposed to. This is how that one raid was supposed to go. Alright, so I cleared out most of the defenses, so... And Joey is catatonic. Or malnutrition got him. Yeah, I think that's malnutrition. Alright, I'm gonna be sending you three out to go deal with the, last remaining Metronoids. Well, you two, I mean. Actually... You lot can deal with this. And yeah, that's most of them. Just need to deal with the med capsule and the med birther. And just like that, that's that Metronoid cluster taken care of, so I'm gonna restrict everybody. Yes, including the robots. They can all be unrestricted. Henry's catatonic. Not good. Tanyan. Rest of you, Henry, since you're the closest one there, and somebody haul in that sniper rifle. And that's another immunity gain and speed increase of 2.5% permanently. Run that one again, please. Oh boy, a siege. Well, I know how to deal with that one. Just tell you, shell them from afar. You know, just like the first one. Alright, where are they setting up shop? Oh, right over there. Sure would be a shame if somebody were to open fire with mortars. You know, I bet something like this. Well, that takes care of them, and now they're heading in for the hallway of traps. And of course the hunters. Yeah. Just another day on the Rimworld. And just like that, they're all fleeing. Ponting, super immune, too smart, fast learner, child spy, age 15. Hippity hoppity, yoink. Anybody else worth keeping? Pyromaniac, that's an automatic no. Also Pyromaniac, so no. Well, I guess we're not dating that person as a colonist anymore, so, yeah. RP, Poncon, wherever you sit. 191 packets of rival meals, so that's pretty nice. Well, looks like the Boomaloo part is drawing, so that's good. And as the cooking speed increased by 2.5% permanently. Run that one again. And also some donkeys joined, but I think they're going back to the wild since I only have room for one exponential herd, not two. And now you have a pet rat for some reason. I don't think that pet rat is sticking around. So, back to the wild. And that's another touching speed increase of 2.5% permanently. Run that one again. Well, we can now carry more stuff. In fact, it's been increased by 2.5% permanently. Well, that's the hydroponics rooms finished as far as the automatic ones go. So let's just put it on the permits, and by that I mean the processes. And then it will be actually fully completed. And then I can take this hydroponics basin down since I don't need it anymore. Right, so a Stealth Arc requires a room the size of at least 30 tiles, an impressiveness score of 80, offline floored, royal bed, end table, dresser, drape, and no work facilities allowed, no biotech buildings allowed. Alright, I can do that. Alright, and that's those requirements satisfied. I just actually have to get Joey up to, whenever it was required. Oh, Archon. Yep, that's the immunity gain speed increased by 2.5% permanently. Run that one again, please. And it looks like Katya and Klein have finally, gotten married, so that's good. Oh boy, looks like we're dealing with the plague, and it's, right, those two are already, being taken care of, so that's good. But yeah, Jumpy, Comster, Erica, Henry, Shadowrunner, Joey, Lawn Shark, and sorry all had the plague, and Lawn Shark is the newborn. Oh dear. Well, I hope, Lawn Shank is, gonna be fine. And we're now allied to the Skyflight Network, which is, the orbital traders. Oh boy, infestation in the middle of dealing with the plague. I think I'm just gonna let this one be a turret job. Alright, hold the door open. And no, the boomalopes are right in the way. Well, yeah, they live or they die. Well, there goes Boomalope 1 and Boomalope Calf 1. Alright, so we lost 2 Boomalopes and 2 turrets in that mess. Alright, time to clear out the throne room and reinstall the throne. And that takes care of that. And I guess we're having a Advent of Freedom to celebrate. And it was pretty boring according to everybody who went. Lily, go pop the last few eggs. That's gonna be on you to do. Hello, computer? Oh no. Well, it wasn't the computer. It's my mouse. I'm gonna have to replace the battery on it. Right, that takes care of, cleaning up the throne room. Now it's on the, cleaner bot's job to do that. Well, that's our eating speed increased by 2.5% permanently. Run that one again. And Boomalope 5 has sadly miscarried due to poor health. Oh boy, plague for the animals. Boomalope Calf 2 and Boomalope 5. Poor Boomalope 5. Oh boy, another raid for the Met Hive. Lock all the robots behind the walls. Like so. Good enough for me on the animals. And do the same thing for the people, too. Alright, where are they coming in? Oh, everywhere. Well, hopefully it's a bit more manageable than the last time. And immediately getting attacked by the hunter drones. Alrighty then. Yeah, this is basically why I consider this to be a giant waste of resources, because they get shot down before they ever hit their target. But hey, they pissed off a Trumbo, so that's good news for me. Right, so the Metroids over here are gonna be breaking in through the wall the hard way, instead of just going around. Oh dear. I wonder if the Builder Bots are gonna be able to repair the Metroids, or if that's gonna be a failed cause. Alright, that's enough messing with the Metroids. Recall all the bots. Let them come in and be shot by the turrets that I have in mass. Alright, Comster. Time for you to leave, along with you, Jumpy. You stay in that room. It is the turret's job now. See? Yeah. Already halfway dead. Now it's dead. Alright, so that one's also dead. And that takes care of that issue. So, back to whatever you were doing, and it's time to fill in the holes in the walls so the animals don't get out. Because, technically speaking, they're not in a pen right now. Well, that's our immunity gain speed increased by 2.5% permanently. Do it again. And I wonder who wants to join. Rinkies. Best stat, skill level 11, and it's mining. You know what? Sure. As long as it's not a pyromaniac, of course. If it's a pyromaniac, oh, if she's a pyromaniac, then, Optimus Delicate. Alright. I know she gets to say. Welcome aboard, Riki. And just try to get you converted over to our faith, as quickly as possible. Ooh, hey, not a bad crafter. So, Riki, where are you? On the way down there, and she converted on Riki. An immediate conversion ritual. Let's see if this actually works, the first time. Because I'm gonna be amused if it does. And it was terrible! It boosted the certainty all the way up to 100%. It did not work. In fact, you may add this bedroom, and I should probably replace the table in there. Well, looks like there's a siege going on. You know the drill with counter-sieging. And I forgot to let the robots out. Well, they stayed behind the walls. Along with everybody else. Right, pick your targets. And open fire. And here they come. Well, that's how you handle that one. And if they make it past the Hollywood traps, well, they can have fun getting past the turrets. And they did not, in fact, get past the turrets. Or the Hollywood traps, for that matter. Anyways, I can let the robots back out, along with everybody else. Right after the last remaining raiders leave. And now I can let them all back out. You know, I wonder why the raiders brought so many sniper rifles. Yeah, there's at least 29 there. Actually 35. And oh hey, 5 more sniper rifles. Over here. 31 normal sniper rifles. Looks like Longchain has become a child, and yep. Let's see now. Remain colonists, as is tradition. Oh, that means I need a stool. Well, didn't think that far ahead. Well, I guess I can put the stool over here. And just hollow out an area. Something like that. And that's another increase of 2.5% to our carrying capacity, permanently. Run that one again. And oh yeah, the stool's done. As done as it will ever get. Oh boy, Joe Rod. Luckily that's not relevant to me because that only affects the fish. I'm not reliant on fish this playthrough for food. Well, Longchains decided to steal the room meant for the Stellar Arc. Well, the person we had to host, which is the, Archon. Well, the Stellarch. Well, anyways, Longchain, you may have this one. Ooh, hey, another Royal Tribute Collector. We actually, kinda needed them to show up. So, Joey. That's gonna be your job. Yep, we're gonna dump all of our gold on them again. All 3,000 gold. And then some. Alright, let's see how this boosts Joey's title. And straight to Archon, I see. Alrighty then, because there's supposed to be a Baron Baroness rank in between Praetor and Archon. Now Joey's just a straight up Archon. Good. And now he wants a tape. Basically. Lovely. Alright, I guess you can have your tape. And eat it too. And with Joey's promotion to Archon, I think it's time that he gets some fine limestone tiles in his room. Of course, sorry, I also gets the benefit since, yeah, they're married. And that's a increase our immunity gain speed by 2.5% permanently. Do that one again. something tells me I should have made the, cloth, well, tape out of double strand instead, so... Well, I'm just gonna do that now. Clear all, double strand only. And make one. Oh boy, a raid. Oh, it's one of the ones that will just, sit around and wait for you to, just shell them. I'll see you after this one. Well, looks like they set off an ancient green dragon. Well, that tends to be fun for those, primitives, tribals. And they somehow won that fight. Oh no, that poor combat supplier. Oh, of course they might just be fine. 2 volleys was all it took. And now they have to deal with the hunter drones. You know, none of them ever made it into the hallway of traps. Mostly because they were all dealing with the hunter drones. Alright, I think I'm just gonna yoink a couple, for some new colonists for me. If I can manage to get them. Lila Bond, I'm pretty sure I butchered that one. Super immune jealous, not a good combination. Ironworld, misogynist, nope. White, firekeeper, carver, chemical fascination, nope. Studox, tender, undergrounder, early bird, I think I can, tolerate that one. How long until, oh, death in 2 hours. Right. Erika. Let's see now. Right, Studox. Erika, rotate to Studox and stabilize and capture. Righty, nope, Jumpy is the next best one, and she's not there. So I guess that's Miz's job to tend to Vito here. Stabilize and capture. Well, Vito was a failure on account of taking the budget. Oh well, it is what it is. But I think Studots here is gonna be a success. Death in 3 hours. Should be enough time to stabilize the bleeding at the very least. Death in 8, and yep, bleeding stabilized. Right, so convert. And now we're suddenly dealing with an infection. Who's the unlucky colonist? And it's Studots, who's our prisoner. Well, Jumpy tried to give up for reasons unknown. And that's an increase to our carrying capacity by 2.5% permanently. Run that one again, please. And Jumpy came back from her little break. You know, I'm beginning to think making all these hydroponics Firefight was a bit of a waste. Because I am consistently running out of rice now when I used to have a surplus. Oh well. I guess I can increase the production of rice, so let's just do that. And now we're dealing with the flu. Lovely. Erika. It's literally just Erika. Well, that's our cooking speed increased by 2.5% permanently. Do that one again, please. Looks like Sleepy has created a steel small sculpture. Masterwork. This piece depicts a Boomalump lying in bed next to her infant. A Boomalump who is glowing softly purple. 1,000 squirrels sleep peacefully nearby. The cell is symbolic with unoriginal elements. Provocatively, a fox stands in the lower part of the image. This image refers to the Boomalump giving birth to the Boomalump on the 3rd of April, May 5505. So, I see they're not using numbers for these things, so which Boomalump are you talking about? Oh well, it is what it is. That's hormone for ya. And we successfully converted Studots to our religion, so recruit. We just had a celebration of justice, and it was unforgettable, according to everybody who went. Well, I'm sorry, Jumpy, but I think I'm gonna have to take you out of this, bad. Because, that's not your room. Right, you may have this, bedroom, Jumpy. Oh, hey, Tanyan. I think that's on you to do. Nobody else, does the ordering job right now. It's that's, Tanyan. He's the only one allowed currently to do it because he has inspired recruitment, so he can just straight up recruit Studots. And yep, Studots was recruited. successfully. And now it's back to business as usual for the Wardens. Also because I wanted to use that inspired recruitment on Studots. Speaking of Studots, you live in this bedroom. As for Erica here, well, yeah, I think she's gonna be fine. Flu is at 34% progress and the immunity is at 75%. And Studots is fully healed. And according to everybody who went, that party itself was pretty boring. Apparently, 69,614 silver have amassed 557 kilograms, so, yeah. I guess I'm sending all that money to somewhere else, just to get it off the map. Alright, so who's gonna be getting the silver is, the real question. Who do I want to bribe, is the actual question. Federation, no, we're already allies. The contents will be lost, no. Decisions. Well, I could send it to the lead. Yeah, too bad my range doesn't go out that far to the point where I could get it to the Empire. I'm sure they'd appreciate close to 70,000 silver. So I guess the Federation gets it. Off it goes. Never to be seen. And now you're allied. Yep. I guess that was one of our enemy factions that I just eliminated from being an enemy because now they're our best friends because I just gave them 70,000 silver. Or close to. Well, I'll have to bribe somebody else with all the jade that I have. And it's gonna be the lead this time. And now my relations with them haven't changed from 68 to 100. Great gift. Well, looks like some cargopods have just dropped directly into the base, and it is otter meat times 134. You know, I wonder what otter meat actually tastes like, IRL. Oh well, I guess that's one of the questions that I will never have an answer for. And to be honest with you, it's probably gonna be pretty gamey if I had a bet. Well, Joey here somehow got food poisoning, and it's the first time in a long while that we've had food poisoning, so I think somebody might not be up to snuff to handle the lavish meals. So, loud cooking still, 12 to 20 on that front. And oh yeah, that's the medical 10 speed increased by 2.5% permanently. Do that one again. According to everybody who went, the open fiesta was unforgettable. So that's good, and everybody had a great time. Oh, it's the fine meals that are giving everybody food poisoning. Well, I found 2 cat prints for Cataphat armor and the exotic goods traders, so that's good. Let's also buy some more butts too, because why not? And just like that, that is Cataphat armor unlocked, so we're gonna toss that one on the research tree after this endless progress research is finished up. And guess who has inspired recruitment again? Yep, it's Gideon. Well, that's endless research. That's the endless progress research completed, and that was a increase to our construction speed by 2.5% permanently. Onwards to the Cataphat armor. Looks like Comster has created a steel small sculpture, masterwork quality. On this work is a portrayal of an abstracted rendering of vengeance. If you squint your eyes, the focused composition of the image reveals the outline of a mushroom. What do mushrooms have to do with vengeance anyways? That's what I'd like to know. Let me know in the comments below if you know the answer to that one. And that's Cataphat armor. Completed as far as research goes. Now I just have to put it on the research on the workbench. So Cataphat armor, and then Cataphat helmet. And it's to the top of the production cube for you. And yeah, I guess we're going to be making Cataphat armor from now on. Well, that was an effective conversion ritual. Yeah. Anyways, according to the wiki for Rimworld, you need a throne of Alpine Fjord, Grand Meditation Throne, 1 piano, 6 columns, 2 braziers, and 2 drapes. I don't have a piano yet, so I guess I'm going to be researching that after this endless progress. But as for the columns, that's an easy fix. Like so. As for the drapes, believe it or not, also an easy fix. Double strand, please. Two on either side, and that should do the trick. Looks like we have another masterwork, and it was Omnibot tier 4-5, treated in Cataphract armor. Masterwork quality. Alright. And oh boy, a mech hybrid. Well, I guess you know what that means. It's time to go hide behind our walls and pretend the issue doesn't exist. Because functionally speaking, it doesn't exist. We can just let them choke on and spite the hallway. Yeah, the hallway of traps that I have for this explicit purpose. And here comes the mechanoids. And there goes the hunter drones. And the main issue with the hunter drones is, well, they tend to get shot before they're of any use. I mean, sure, they're great against tribals, because, yeah. Lots of explosions ripping through those raids tend to be quite handy. And here comes the mechanoids to go choke on the traps. Alright, let's make sure everybody is behind the walls, and yes, they are. Kinda surprised they ignored the boomalopes, but no, well, I'm not gonna look the death horse in the mouth. Or the death boomalope, as the case may be. Well, I don't think the hallway of traps was long enough to prevent them from reaching the turrets, but no, well, they can have fun with the turrets. Oh no, the poor Imperial traitor. Well, I can't be held responsible for any of the losses. They just showed up in the middle of a mech hybrid that I probably should have told them about. And there it is, poor Boomalop Calf 3. Well, there's only one left. And it's gone. Well, that's our rest rate increased by 2.5% permanently. Well, that's the Harper's Toward it researched. Onwards to the piano. And then end this progress after that. And I can finally make the pianos. Let me guess, it's gonna be under the alleged smithy. Yep, under the alleged smithy. So, make one piano, please. Well, the piano's finally installed in that throne room, and I think we've got enough extra thrones, to make the cell art happy. Pods have arrived, and monument marker. Well, decree. Uh-huh. You know what, I don't think, Joey is getting that. Because I don't have any bat stone. No. I'm sorry, Joey, but this is impossible. Sleepy has created a steel small sculpture masterwork. This carving bears an image of Shadowrunner, adding surface detail to small sculpture while smiling proudly. This small sculpture is intricately detailed at the edge of the image area. 8 lances, this representation tells the story of Shadowrunner completing work on a small sculpture on 14th of December, 5504. Alright. So I guess that indicates Rimworld might be running out of stories to generate for that one. Since we're just getting stories about making sculptures. You know, let's start making, a Archon, or at least working our way towards there. 80 honor. Sorry. Alright, so you got 79 honor, you need 20 honor for Archon. You know what? Sure. You may have that sound. Sorry. And yep. And let's begin the bestowing ceremony. Like so. So yeah. I guess you can just share a room with Joey since they're married. And that was impressive for a bestowing ceremony. But oh well, Sari's got the Archon title now. So I guess she can accept the quest for the Royal Ascent now. Oh boy, toss it fell out. There goes all of our plants that we were growing outside. But oh well, I don't care. I brought the hydroponics facility up and running. So this is only the second time we've dealt with toxic fallout. This colony. I used to have some deer, but I got rid of it because I thought I wouldn't need it anymore. Turns out I did need it. Oh well, time for the roofs to go back up. And I hope those cataphracts armor and those marine helmets are actually good for reducing the risk of toxic fallout and the threat that it poses to organic life. Of course, the robots don't have to care since they're, well, robots. They're kind of meant for this stuff. Yep, they can just go anywhere they darn well please. And as our cooking speed increased by 2.5% permanently, run that one again, please. Oh boy, right in the middle of toxic fallout. It's one of these raids. I wonder if they're actually clever enough to avoid the hauling of traps, so recall all the bots. And by recall, I mean, actually recall them and not just shove them in the space for them. Alright, all of you, you're coming with me. Comster. Why do you not have a helmet? Ah, there's your helmet. I said. Oh dear. Comster wants to be silly. You see? Well, I see we built some hunter traps. And yeah, I guess that first batch of raiders wasn't smart enough to avoid the hauling of traps. Of course, some onboards are beating down the walls, or at least trying to. They're not getting very far, though. Of course, they destroyed one wall, and it's not even an important one. And now they are all leaving. Good! Oh boy, Lunrod's back. Fine. That's who the victim is. Did I actually, yep, I unrestricted the robots. And hey, some cargo pods have arrived, so let's go see what's inside. And it is slice traps, times 7. 1 hard dragon steel slice trap, a steel one, a steel one, a steel one, a steel one, and 2 wooden ones. Alright, so it's a mix. And Miz has gone berserk. Nice job, you doofus. Uh-huh. Right. Stabilize, then, alright, I guess I'm gonna have to turn this off, because this is gonna be annoying. Alright, how badly injured? Death in 14. No immediate danger. Go figure. Just rescue Miz. And yeah, I think I know what was consuming all the rice in the colony. Why is it gunfire? Oh. Somebody pissed off something or another on this map or something. And yeah, if you're wondering, it was the biofuel refinery that was eating all the rice. Anyways, that's why I had to start a boomalope. Oh boy, Lunrod! Give it up for Lunrod! It's sorry! And the toxic fallout is now over, so that's great. For the plans. Which have been basically non-existent lately. And Boomalope 5 has miscarried. Well, I think I do have a legitimate reason to start growing hay grass, and it's the Boomalope herd. So that gets to be hay grass, and this gets to be hay grass, and the rice is going to be coming out of this hydroponics facility here. Otherwise, yeah, all these growing fields are meant for food, and just cloth and heel root. Even though I don't actually need any heel roots, since I've got like 1,000 of them, and an extra 300 good old medicine. Well, I guess we have a pet bluebird bird now. Joey's back on his feet again, so that's good to hear. Oh no, a mad squirrel. I'm so scared. It's probably not even gonna get past a hunter trap out there. Or maybe it will. I've been known to be wrong about these scenes before. Will I get past this or no? Nope. Survey says no. Looks like Miz is having a bit of a tantrum for reasons unknown. So, yeah, that's just a thing that's happening. Anyways, that's an extra 2.5% bonus to our movement speed. Run that one again. Well, I guess it's Comster's turn to go off on a tantrum for reasons unknown. Stardots' turn for a tantrum. Again, what's with all the tantrums lately? And yeah, let's just say I'm using the excuse, this as an excuse to upgrade to granite, end tables, so hopefully the villagers appreciate it. And also upgrade the tables to something that's, not wood. Yeah, sure, let's just do it to everybody. Upgrade all those tables. To, well, granite. After all, you wouldn't want to take it for granted, right? Too bad you can't make granite dining chairs, cause that would've been lovely. Oh well. You can make, granite stools though, but no granite dining chairs. Alright, have it your way, Rimworld. Right, so the hunter drones are a bit on the too expensive side, so let's replace it all with, granite traps. And granite barricades and see if this works. And Boomalove 3 has a heart attack. Well, so much for Boomalove 3 getting tended to, because OpenPS decided to come in and ruin the day. Hopefully an Omnibot can save the day here. And it did. Good. And boy was that OpenPS boring, according to everybody who went. Ooh, hey, Tartopods. Let's just see what's inside. And they're all the way over here. Are you kidding me? Yeah, yo? Okay, looks like some drug dealer ran into law enforcement or something like that. And hey, Miz is back on their feet, so that's great. Looks like everybody is attending a party to celebrate Miz's recovery. At least that's what I'm going to be chalking it up to. Oh, that's another long-range accuracy factor increase of 2.5% permanently. Run that one again, please. Well, everybody enjoyed the liberal fair that we just had. And in fact, a Wonder wants to join us because of it. I don't think they're gonna be able to join though. Oh boy, a raid. Yeah. It is what it is, so lock everybody behind the walls and recall on the bots. And let's see how they're going to be doing this. Oh, it's the raid that just sits around a while and just lets you show them from afar. And I guess I'm going to be able to test out the spy trap bridge and see if that actually helps. So, anyways, I'm going to hand out the mortar orders and just tell them to have at it. Yep, 14 mortars should do the trick. Well, another interesting snag in the plan for the mortar orders is, well, apparently boomloads can just block the mortar use, so that's the thing to be aware of. Anyways, it's time for them to just open fire. Should be enough mortars in there anyways to get them to come at me. And yeah, this spy trap bridge is working as expected. Now the real question is, how much will it weaken them? And I should probably tell them to not open fire, because they are at the point where the bridge is doing most of the work. Alright, just need to line you all up and tell you to open fire whenever they breach the hallway of traps. Apparently this and now they're fleeing. Well, I guess the spy trap bridge did its trick. All soldiers are dismissed and may return to their civilian lives. And the robots may be reactivated. Ooh, hey, Tartopods, let's just see what's inside. If it's gonna be anything good. Insect jelly. 50 of it. Alright. Well, that's a 2.5% bonus to our long-range accuracy factor permanently. Run that one again, please. If it's not toxic fallout, it's volcanic winter. Alright. Yeah, it looks like, we're still working on Riti. It was still, not our faith, Bottom Temple. Certainty 67% though. Well, I think we're gonna be getting rid of the, Federation as an enemy. And just sending them a gift. It should be plus 200, and they didn't appreciate it. That was like 100 grand silver. Oh well. It is what it is, at least it's off my map. And hopefully it should be showing up on the chart. Hopefully. And that's an increase of 2.5% to our long range, actually close range accuracy factor by 2.5% permanently. Run that one again, please. And looks like Joey has food poisoning again. Lovely! Well, that's her movement speed increased by 2.5% permanently. Do that one again. Oh boy, a Metronoid cluster. Well, I think, you know the drill by now. It's, lock the robots behind the walls, along with the people. And then open fire. Any high-tech shields? I'm not seeing one, so let's just make sure. Yep, it's either that or I typed that one. Yep, there's a shield. Go figure. Oh well, I know the tier for that. And it's called an EMP shell. To the face. Alright, I don't need you, Joey. Everybody else report to the mortar box. Alright, so it's just a sunblocker. You know what? Focus fire on that. And, yep, open fire. Well, Metronoids are up. And, I just destroyed most of the walls. And now they have to make their way through the hallway of traps. And by hallway of traps, I mean the, spy trap bridge. And I don't think they're gonna make it past. And if they do, they're gonna be heavily injured for the, hallway of traps, so I don't think I have to care. Yeah, only a couple made it through. And there's a meteorite of granite. And there goes a sunblocker. Time to get rid of, that, shield. And if you have any turrets, get rid of those too. I think it should be safe enough to send the, villagers out. Just to deal with it themselves. Alright, just gotta hope nobody has a mental break in the middle of this. And then we're golden. Alrighty, James says Metronoid cluster has been defeated, so let's just clean up the rest of them. Yeah, that med capsule needs to go. You two need to go over somewhere else, away from where everybody is gonna be shooting. And then that one. And now it's truly defeated. So, claim that. Let everybody out from the walls, along with all the robots. Except for this one because it's damaged. Well, that's our close range accuracy factor increased by 2.5% permanently. Do that one again, please. Oh, that's where the granite meteorite ended up. Right in front of the hydroponics basin, almost on top of our production facility, so let's just get rid of it because it's an eyesore. And oh yeah, Henry and Erica aren't together now. So I think they may have Miz's room, so sorry Miz, you're moving out into a former prison cell. Let's see, you go there, and let's see, granite bed goes there. Right, it was Erica and Henry. Erica and Henry. And of course, Joey goes off on an insulting spree for reasons unknown. Wonder how a ship chunk ended up in the middle of our killbots. Oh well, it is what it is. So, yoink. Oh boy, a raid. What kind of raid is it? Oh. They're the breach your walls kind. So, recall the bots. All soldiers report to the front lines. Except for you, Joey. And let's see if they actually make it past the spike trap bridge. If they're even smart enough to do that. Or if they're just trying to choke on them. They don't appear to, spoke too soon. They do, in fact, appear to be smart enough to, breach those walls, but will they get past the turrets? Or are they just gonna choke on that hallway of traps? Decisions by the raiders. And of course, Henry, just infused in the middle of a battlefield. Not good. Probably should have brought Henry. Oh well, the turrets are opening fire. So hopefully, that doesn't become an issue. And I should probably, make another zone that, has us excluded. Has the kill bots excluded. Copy, shrink. Yeah, just, do a sneaky sneak, like so. Hello? Oh. They're not even active. Okay. And they choked on the turrets. So, they weren't an issue at all. Even if they did get past the, hallway of traps. All soldiers are hereby dismissed from duty. Go put out some fires, please. And the robots then come back to help out with that. And of course, rebuild the walls. Something like this, actually. Oh boy, malaria. Haven't seen that one in 20 years. Lon, Shane, Henry, Clom, Sir Joey, Fedosia, Klein, Miz, and Tatian all have malaria. I think they'll be fine. And Williams has decided to go hide in the room for reasons unknown. Well, that's our eating speed increased by 2.5% permanently. Run that one again, please. Oh boy, looks like it's Neanderthals and they are approaching from multiple directions. I hope they, don't get past the turrets. Up here. Alright, all robots, drop whatever you're doing. All soldiers report for active combat duty. Along with you, Lily. And go over here. That part of the attack is the turret's jobs, and the hunter drones. The real question is, will they actually get past the hunter drones? Because hopefully I brought enough, Okay, how did they get past, that? Okay, so they're fleeing. Good. They didn't get very far. Although I think I'm gonna have to move the soldiers over here. How's this side of the wall doing? Or I could just send them up here, since the turrets over here have this well in hand. Have they even made it past the, Oh! Well, they're in. Up here. And here comes the turrets. And here comes the soldiers. Oh dear. Probably should have built some turrets that could handle close range enemies. And one of them is about to blow. Well, now they're fleeing. And I think that was me. Well, just let them leave. And yeah, now all the boomers that escaped have to be roped back in, and the walls are rebuilt. And yeah, I guess the Neanderthals coming in from this side of the map really did choke on the spike trap bridge. Yeah, I guess roping those boomerums that escaped is Wooly's job, since he's an animal handler. Well, I wonder who wants to join. Sinchi. Best stats, social, still level 11. You know what? Sure. I'd rat the room now. You may have this bedroom, Sinchi. As for you, do you fight? Nope. So much for having another mortar person on the job. Oh well. It is what it is. You may be another researcher. We always need more researchers. One with an entertainer, even though we haven't actually used that mod at all this playthrough. Oh no, a mad quail. Whatever shall I do? And it's not even my problem anymore. But hey, looks like it's snowing, so that's nice. And hey, I guess everybody enjoyed that party itself. So that's good. And everybody had fun. Once again, Henry is confused. Well, I guess it's a defoliator ship paying us a visit. And, yeah. 3 Diabluses, which are one of those Metanoid bosses. And, I think this is a job for the mortars. So I'm gonna pass out those mortar orders. And then just take care of it from there. And of course, lots of robots behind the walls and away from the toolbox. Same thing with all the other people. And it's just gonna look something a bit like this. Set for starter. That's the defoliator ship. Open fire! Yep, everybody's up now. And that's most of the defoliator forces killed. So that's good. R.I.P. defoliator ship. Alrighty then, here they come. And I think the turrets are going to take care of this one. It's either that or it's going to be the spike trap bridge. My money's on the spike trap bridge. Oh, I didn't know the Diabluses would just open fire. And they're going to breach the walls. Well, walls are breached. All soldiers move in and deal with that Diabolus. It's certainly embarrassing us. And breaking down our walls, and that's not allowed. Alright. So that one's dead. The other one is also dead. Yeah, I guess the spy trap bridge did a ton of work in reducing the load for the soldiers. And that's when I built it. So it's doing its job. And I think that's the last of them. Nope, that one's dead. So that takes care of that issue. Now we just have to rebuild everything that was broken. And make sure to collect all the loot. Like so. Well, there's a method structure to deal with, and they increased our carrying capacity by 2.5% permanently. Alright, where's the method structure? Oh, directly in the hallway of traps. Well, that issue's probably gonna sort itself out, but I'm gonna send Comster to go deal with it. Mainly attack that spore the burrow. Well, spore mold barrow. Whatever. All I can say is, thank goodness I brought that mod on that disables friendly fire for traps. Because otherwise, Comster probably wouldn't have made it either. Well, that takes care of that issue. All things considered, that was a pretty boring open fiesta according to everybody who went. Looks like everybody enjoyed that advent of freedom though. So, yeah, that's good. And here comes a mass die-off of plants from the cold, so that's something. Oh well, at least we got the auto hydroponics bay finished up and producing food for us, so we don't care. And if the die-off from the cold wasn't enough, there's a blight on the cotton now. We went from an unforgettable advent of freedom to a boring liberal fair. At least according to everybody who went. And I think it's time to accept that Royal Sense quest. So, accept. Accept with sorry. And the high Stalactors here, so we're going to be expecting large amounts of raids, to say the least. So we've got 5 extra people, 1 cell arc. It is for soldiers. Right, what do you come with anyways? So let's see, you have a charge rifle, a swarmer. You did a plasma sword, basically a lightsaber, just with the serial numbers filed off. And you did a Zeus hammer. Alright. So I guess we're on the clock now. And well, the Stellar basically does nothing but patienting, bed resting, and hauling plus. Let's just get you all set up for the hunting stuff. And maybe chuck it into the quarry if I can get away with it. Which apparently I can get away with chucking the soldiers in the quarry. So I got 2 hussars, 1 baseliner, and another hussar. Great, I think those are the Trojan's dependency ones. Yep. Luckily, we don't have to care about keeping the soldiers around, just the Stellark. Oh boy, the first batch of people who wants to kill the Stellark has arrived. So, you, just stay in the base. All soldiers, report to the front lines. We've got hostiles inbound. As for the robots, recall. Okay, Joe, you stay in that throne room too. Apparently it's a wait around and let the enemy shell you type of raid. Alright, I can handle that one. So, yeah, it's probably gonna be a big fat nothing murder, especially after the mortar teams are done with them. Right, let's see if this works as I think it would. So set for its target, that middle of the pack of scythers there. Open fire. Well, if that didn't take him off, I don't know what will. Alrighty, so they're finally annoyed enough to launch a full-scale assault on us, so let's hope the turrets are enough. Inside of that, it's gonna be the down to the hallway of traps. I think the hallway of traps is gonna be a big issue for them. Because seriously, they go straight over the spike trap bridge, and then just have a few of them hit the bucket. And yep, they all choke on a spike, and hallway of spike traps. And of course, if any of the metroids break through just like that, well, the turrets are there to say hi. Yep, alright, turned out to be a big fat nothing murder. Now I just had to fix all the walls, and that can be the robot's job. Okay, so that's another raid. And I'm gonna have to deal with, and it's coming in from this side. Attacking immediately. Well, have fun trying to get past all these traps. All soldiers report to the front lines that aren't injured or are taking care of other things. And yes, that includes you 4. Oh, they're already through. Well, yeah, I think the hunter drones are a bad idea since it just opens up a huge wall every single time. And here comes the autocannons and the rotary turrets. Right now they're fleeing. Well, that's another 2.5% bonus to our melee damage, so that's nice. Run that one again. Oh boy, another Mad raid. Are they the kind that will wait around? Yes, they are. Well, oh boy. More scythers. To the pile. Well, time to lock everybody behind the walls. And it's gonna be another mortar order time. Alright, everybody's at the positions that they need to be in, so open fire, please. And yep, those poor muffaloes. And now it's the trash tossers. Well, they can have fun getting past all the spike trap bridge. Alright, let's see now. Let's see if I can cause some chaos in that raid. Oh! The 2 raids are gonna fight each other! Across the bridge! That is full of spike traps. Well, good luck with that. Well, some of them have chosen the hallway of traps, so that's good news for us. And now they're fleeing without ever having actually properly breached the walls. Except for that one. Hold on, I thought you were supposed to be leaving. I just heard 2 groups. And now they're leaving. Yep, other group is leaving too. Looks like, Teslio here has the first tantrum of the visitors. Hopefully he's the only one. And it's an insulting spree. Oh boy, looks like the trap hallway here is gonna do its job. It's an infestation. Right where it was supposed to be. Alright, Klein and Shadowrunner. I think it's on you two. Alone with sleeping and kissing. And all the other soldiers that the Empire sent me. Yep, straight in the middle of all those explosive traps. Well, that got their attention. Alright, time to lead you to the, turrets, and you stay far away from here. It is not safe for you. Alright, I think this is an all hands on deck now. Right, I think that's all of them now. So, Concer, rest your Klein on the way there. Erica, you rest your Shadowrunner. You go home and get tended to. As for the rest of you, you're going to be cleaning out the place. And I just about forgot about kissing here. Death in 17 hours. Luckily Jumpy's there to stabilize. Just so they can make it to a hospital. An actual medical professional help. Looks like kissing is infected now, so that can't be fun. Oh, it looks like we're converting one of the deaths over to our religion. Well, that's awkward. And it was effective. So, that's something. Right, I forgot a egg pod, and it's all the way down here. You two. I think you can go pop those eggs. And I kind of forgot about those. Well, yeah, I forgot about those. Oops. Another day, another mad type raid. And Joey and Tanyan are stuck out in the open. Well, that's not good. And they're attacking immediately. Tanyan, you're going the long way. If only you had a path. Maybe I can bait them into attacking Tanyan. Oh boy, another raid. And straight into Tanyan's face, I see. Well, poor Tanyan. Alright, so the Neanderthals are fleeing. I guess Tanyan was doing some work down there with all of his machine guns. Along with making the enemies, well, flee. As for how Tanyan's doing, death in 14 hours. So he's doing pretty well. Alright, I think that's everybody. Yeah, those poor homes got pretty badly messed up. So we have to go fix those. And those turrets did their work as far as I'm concerned. So let's see now. Yep, we're just gonna make a fence like so. And see if we can't put things back together again. Oh! I completely forgot about this group. Well, they're in for a rude surprise. Alright, somebody go save, somebody go up there and go give him a poke. And now this side of the map, raiders are fleeing, so that's great. Well, I guess it's time to rebuild everything that was destroyed. So that's gonna be the bots issue to sort out. And Tanyan has an infection now. So yeah, looks like Tanyan is gonna be making a full recovery.
Oh boy, another raid, but luckily it's one of those that'll just sit around and let you shell them from far.
Well, looks like I'm gonna be losing a few bots to the Mag Hive. Anybody who is up and about, and more importantly, at full health, may report to the mortars for their orders. Hopefully I've got enough people here for most of them. Alright, well, press F to pay respects for Erica, who now has malaria. Right, good enough for me. Open fire on that Diablos. And of course there's a raid. Yeah, this is one of those days that we'll see multiple raiders. Actually, hold fire. Let the two raiders fight it out. Well, too much for that. Well, yeah, so much for that. Right, so the Diablos is gonna be fighting the raiders, so let's give it a helping hand. And make the two fight each other. As the ultimate troll. Oh no, Demon's revenge. Mostly because it was unfortunate enough to be in the smack dab in the middle of all these raiders. Ah, good. The two groups are gonna be fighting each other pretty soon. So hopefully we can just get them to do that. Mechanoids versus primitive raiders, who will win? The hyper-advanced war machines or ancient technology? Oh hey, they actually killed that Diablos. Nice job, guys. And Diablos kill number 2. Oh hey, the tribals are fleeing. Well, I believe the two groups just took each other out, basically, so that's great news for me. Alright, everybody is dismissed. And may resume whatever they are doing. As for the, robots who unfortunately died, well, they can be repaired and replaced. Speaking of malaria, how is Erica doing? Malaria minor, immunity 10.1%. Disease is only at 11%, so I guess that's the immunity gain speed at work. And now there's a Mando. Go figure. Alright, where is it? Who's the closest? Oh, Comster. Yeah. 59 didn't, and it's gonna get destroyed by the turrets anyways. So, not our problem. Launch arc has hit a growth moment. Launch rate is, well, now 7. So, let's see now. Medical, shooting, and intellectual and crafting. And you can be nimble on Shank, since that's one of the few good traits here, outside of fast learner. Alright. Okay, so I guess a good crafter, too. That takes care of that. Oh boy, it's one of these raids. Yep, it's just raids, 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 and what do you like some more raids with that? Still aren't of yours, sir. Oh dear. Well, basically everybody but Tanyan is back on their feet. And Erica, who is recovering pretty nicely from that malaria. Alright, I'm more concerned about this side of the map. Even though I got all those turrets. And everything. Yeah, they're gonna encounter the turrets first, and then, well... I think I might have encountered a bit of a flaw with the plan. Yep, definitely a bit of a flaw. You know what, let's get them away in. Alright, Comster. Nope, Builderbot is taking care of it. And there goes Boomlub too. Probably should have, made a fence on this line. You know what, sure. Let's just do the, mid-battle fence. Because I don't think that will actually stop the raiders from showing up. Yeah, I'm gonna put it there instead. And of course there's gonna be a fence gate right here. Okay, so this side of the map is fleeing. And of course, there's a mat time raid. Go figure. Well, I hope this mat time raid chotes on the spike hallway. Okay, Joey needs to be rescued. For some reason. Alright, Riti, you get to do that. And there goes Boom Love 12. Right, so... you may all leave. Bye. It's just one thing after another. Luckily, I think the Matai raid from earlier and the this raid is going to end up fighting each other. Well, anyways, the Matai raid is going to be choking on the Holly trap soon. In fact, they already are choking on it. Unfortunately, the raiders are too smart for that. Alright, you lot, you're coming with me. And you are gonna be over here. Yeah, I knew having these turrets would be a good idea. And on that side of the map is fleeing for the raiders. Alrighty then. I guess everybody just go back to whatever they were doing. And the robots can definitely come back online. Erica, how you doing on the malaria? 59.4 immunity and 28% on the malaria progress, so that's good. Well, Joey's back on his feet again. How are you doing, Erica? With Tanya and still recovering, Erica is at 73.6% immunity, 31% on the malaria progress. Well, our movement speed has increased by 2.5% permanently. And Nutworms for the colony. Fedoja, Miz, Longchain, Lily, Klein, Shadowrunner, Kissine, Stardot, Sorry, and Henry all have Nutworms. I guess the Omnibots better get cracking on that. First it was Nutworms, now it's the flu. Poltraz has that. And a red, woo! And it's the multiple angles one. I'm more concerned about this side of the map. More than any other side, because every other side has defenses. Except this one. Right, all units prepare to defend the colony. Robots, you are hereby recalled to your charging stations. Well, the first batch of raiders are fleeing. Good. As is the second batch, so I guess, yeah, that's why I never, sent the soldiers down this way. And now they're through. Alright, Cotton, time to move you somewhere else. Alright, I think I moved some people in front of the turrets. Not good. Let's see if this helps. And on this side of the map is fleeing. Everybody may leave. Oh, Miz. What did he do? Oh. Well, that can't happen, even though Fortress isn't really relevant to the quest. You lot. Mado, take care of the problem for me, will ya? Right, that took care of the problem. Can you believe it? Yet another raid from this side. It's Neanderthals though. Oh, it's the multiple angles one. Yeah, I think this is a job for all the soldiers to report in. Something like this. And here comes the death of multiple robots. Recall on the bots. Alright, so this side of the map is fleeing, so that's good. And now this side of the map is fleeing. Good! Or at least one batch of the raiders is fleeing. And now the other batch of raiders over here is fleeing. Hey, there's a marriage going on, and it's between Henry and Erica. Oh, hey, normal metronome cluster. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna ignore that one. It could be the raiders' issues to sort out. Looks like somebody had a birthday. And it's, Joey, who is now 62. Bad Bat is the issue he now faces.
And now their flu is back, and it's Erica. Again. Guess who has fibrous metanites? Also Erica. Poor Erica. I know she's Randy's random's punching bag or something like that. Well, looks like there's a siege, so... I'll tell everybody behind the walls. And prepare the counter siege. Yep, we're just gonna counter siege these idiots into oblivion. Because I am perfectly set up for that. Well, poor Gideon. Alright, move along. And, yeah. There goes Omnibot Tier 4. Actually, on your way past, Sinchi. Can you rescue Gideon? Well, Sinchi's and Gideon finally died. Well, I'm gonna have my revenge. Set force target. Open fire. Come on. And then there was Builderbot Tier 4-3. I'm more sad about Gideon though. Okay, now they're fleeing. I'll take that. Alright, somebody go rescue, Sinchi. Also, from now on, nobody gets to be let out from behind the walls unless they are a robot. And you know what, I think Gideon may have this one. Yeah. A lawn chain. I'm trying to let you out. Are you for real? Apparently that's not Lon Chain's job, so I'll recruit one of the soldiers to do it. Photos. You may have the honor of burying Gideon. Right after this raid. And it's one of those sit around for a while and then just shell them from afar type of raids. Alright, you can play that game. Alright, so Sinchi made it to the hospital, so that's straight. You know what, screw it. Open fire. Alright, so this side of the map is beginning their assault. And RIP Boomalop Calf, whatever. Yep, Boomrat 1. Well, this side of the map has breached the walls, as has this side of the map. I think they're going after the dummies though, more than anything else. Way to be a team player, Shadowrunner. And wrote the bed for, the Stellar Archon. Not good. Well, I think somebody's about to lose their royal bed. Yeah, not good at all. Oh no, the poor royal tribute collector. Well, I think everybody just got restricted again to behind the walls. Well, looks like our Stellar is bad again. And there goes Hollerbot Tier 4-6. Right. Right, so that's that issue sorted out. Well, looks like there's a tantrum and the target better not be that royal bat again. Nope. Limestone small sculpture legendary. So, nice job, you doofus. Oh boy. We're not even done repairing from the last raid. R.I.P. Bluebird 1. Our poor pet. Alright, so they're all fleeing. Good. Let's hope that's our last raid for a while. Sorry's off on an insulting spree. And, Tanyan, let's see if this fits as a bud. Oh boy, in fashion, I wonder who it could be. Could it be Erica? Nope, it's Riti. And Lily's off having intention. What is she targeting? Steel mortar. Well, she can have fun with that. If Williams doesn't bond her on the head before she succeeds. Nice job, Lily. Oh well, at least he didn't take out the rest of the mortars. Oh boy, a Medhive with a siege. You know what? I sincerely hope you all choked on my traps. For this one. R.I.P. Omnibot Tier 4 2. Well, I think the two raids are gonna end up fighting each other if you ask me. 22 hours left until the shuttle gets here, by the way. But I think they're gonna force the issue and tell the mortars to open fire on, the mechanoids. Actually, kill that termite. Or maybe I had to go post the siege in order to get them to come to me and not just sit there. Yep, they're fighting each other now. Oh, Fedosia. And sorry, too. And Dojo's bench for Strutox. Alright, now fun. Alright, so the Metronoids are dead and were defeated by the Raiders. Okay, now this side of the map is clean, so that's great. Alright, now I guess it's time to go repair this mess of a wall that I had. Just gotta make sure I don't wall it in accidentally. Something like that should work. I just slowly has the honor of burying Tanyan. Henry's off on an alcohol bench, so that's just lovely. He's probably gonna regret that one in the morning. In fact, let's see if I can just off all the alcohol. Yes, I can. Well, I clearly forgot about a couple of things. Let's hope Shadowrunner can get involved and save the day, potentially. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Or maybe they'll just come in and attack the, or maybe the turrets will just deal with it. That's also a possibility. After they kill that poor Hollerbot. R.I.P. Hollerbot Tier 4 3. And that takes care of that. Stardust has overdosed. Oh boy, played. Potos, Klein, Erica, Cecilo, Riti, Kissine, Miz, Lachasaurus, that's one of the deaths. Henry and Comster, who's our weirdo. And yeah, Gideon was finally buried. 6 hours remaining. Stardust is no longer binging on dojus. And I basically forgot about Shadowrunner out there and she was basically just standing there in a field of corpses. That couldn't have been very comfortable. And here comes the shuttle, and I'm gonna wait for it to take over today 365. Up there. Hello? Game? New game? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I accepted the quest too early. Well, close enough for government work. Right? Or I can just let it go for another day. Well, it's officially day 365. It's time to load everybody up onto the shuttle. And just in time for a pod to sprout, so... everybody gets loaded up. Like so. Well, everybody that's alive. And now everybody is leaving. Right, so that's everybody in. And full send it. So yeah, that's the quest completed. Everybody but Tanyan survived. So
Yeah, I guess that's the end of the series, so like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video and its playlist all over social media if you want to help out the channel and the algorithm for free. And if you want to support the channel financially, there is a link to my Ko-Fi in the description below, where you can do exactly that for as little as $1 a month and get your name on the credit screen. There's also the Amazon affiliate route where you can just proceed to Amazon through that link and then just proceed to whatever you want to pick up from Amazon and support the channel that way. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one tomorrow whenever that one is posted. So, yeah, bye.